I have white friends who are they grew up in Scarborough, very much around me and stuff like that. You know, prisms and Sorry, wow, that was crass. That was a little crass. And they
Martin Luther
speak
didn't have a dream about this.
Yeah,
it wasn't in it.
You know, it was Meek Mill, Dreams and Nightmares. Yeah.
Another black poet.
Meek Mandela, man. You know what I'm saying about Meek Mandela?
If there's somewhere to draw the line, it's right there. That's fuckery.
And we're back. It's your boy X, RIPMX on everything social.
Castro Nero 88 on Instagram.
Money Mitch, 54X Mitch on Instagram.
And we are on Common Sense. All right, I'm going to kick it off with a little bit of quickfire. It's Black History Month, so it's going to be Black History quickfire. I lied. It's like a 1-2 black questions. But, yo, here it goes.
All right.
Yo, so, fuck. You know what's fucked up? I'm like, maybe they would have started better after the discussion, but fuck it, we're already here. Yo, would you rather have uncomfortably nappy hair? No. So, uncombable nappy hair. So, like, literally, like a Brillo pad or the hard end of a sponge. Or bone straight Asian hair.
That's crazy, bro.
That hair is
That's
crazy.
so extreme on both
The second
ends.
one, you can't work with either of those.
Bone straight Asian hair or uncombable naps.
Like
Put it like this. You put your shit in, it breaks the comb.
That means I'm not even getting a braid up.
No.
You're
That's
tearing apart their fingers. And the thin hair is
You'd have to get the crispiest fades.
Bro, you're gonna look crazy. You need the boozy fade.
I'm gonna probably just go with the straight hair then. Like, fuck, at least I can comb my shit. I can do something.
Yeah,
with
but
it.
the way the comb runs that fast,
I'm gonna just be running out of here.
You can't even braid your hair because it slips out the rubber bands.
Fuck.
I'm just cropped out.
You're
either
bald.
which way.
No. Bone straight hair, Asian, or uncombable naps. What are you doing?
I'm gonna just go. I'll still go with the straight hair, fam.
Yo, I'm picturing you with the straight hair. You look crazy.
Crazy. But yo, the uncombable naps is crazy. You said I can't even get a fade. I can't even shape this up. Like,
yo, a black Chinaman like this bitch is looking crazy.
Nah,
look like I do kung fu.
Yeah.
You have to grow this. Like,
And you have the beads. You're lit.
You got to get the TQ.
I'm already in.
You got to get the TQ.
Yeah, I feel like I'm obligated now. I didn't even realize I'm wearing their fashion.
All right, but so your answer was in the attire. What about yourself? What are you dealing with?
I'm gonna go with the nappy head still.
He's embracing Black culture, Black History Month. What are you
crazy.
doing? You're abandoning it. So am I. Straight hair. Anyways, moving on.
Wait, that didn't work. I was like,
That was crazy.
Oh, it's a little dark. Would you rather be on death row for a crime you didn't commit and the most important person in your life is free, but they committed the crime? Or be free, but the most important person in your life is on death row for a crime you committed?
oh, situations reverse. That's sticky.
That's sticky still.
Make
feel
it
like
think.
shit, but I'm on a road though. Like, yo, I don't know. Like, I feel like, are you snitching? Like, yo, like, are you like,
No. You just
No, it's just a reverse situation.
yeah. So this is the person you care about the most in the world.
No, but I also got a whole shit that's also giving me up for the crime I committed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, well, that's a reverse situation. Which one would you rather be a part of?
like I said, sucks, but like I'm gonna have to be on a road. I can't really. I'm gonna help you out the best
I
I
don't know
can.
who this singular individual is. Like, there's people.
Want me
I
to
care
pick people
about,
for you
but
guys?
But like
I'll
one.
pick niggas for you.
Go ahead.
You got Creeps. You got Chris.
Holy,
That's crazy.
I feel like a piece of shit. That's crazy.
So like, it's not like we did it, but I got away.
You did it.
You
Just-
did it,
just
and the
me.
man's holding your bid.
Ooh. I felt bad about that. Even
Yeah.
visitation is crazy.
Bro, I don't even know. Like,
Like, how you gonna talk to him?
if
Like,
you're
how you
not there
holding
for
up,
one
fam?
visit, that friendship's over.
Fragile. You better come for every holiday visit, everything.
That nigga expects canteen topped up every week.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a difficult one. So honestly, that's a bitch. Cause it's like, yo, honestly, it's so fucked up that if the situation's reversed, like, if I'm in jail and he's out there, I'm like, nigga, I hope you feel like shit too. You know, like, don't just be living a blast life when I could have did this different. Like,
So okay, fam. It's supposed to be quickfire. What are you guys picking?
I'm gonna be on road. Though.
You're all side.
I'm on road.
So it's done no for Chris.
Nah, yeah, I got you, my nigga. Like, you know,
As much as you can have him in this situation. Yourself.
Yeah, I might have to pick freedom still.
Yeah. So Creeps is hugging that.
Yeah, that's fucked up still. But
Shout out,
like, yo,
Creeps.
I won't take it personal if he picks freedom because I'm a real nigga, fam. Like,
That's how you have to break it down to yourself.
If you chose that, fam, I'll just do my
Yeah.
time because I would like
It's his time,
it is what
though.
it is.
I know it's like it's
You're gonna
sick.
do it his time though.
Yeah, but right now he has to do mine. It's fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel you. Freedom seems pretty unanimous around the board.
It does, but it's a difficult question when it's your road dog.
Well, that's why it gets sticky. All right, cool. Let's get it. Oh, this one's kind of funny. Actually, more lighthearted. Fuck it. Would you rather be surrounded by people who brag all the time or by people who complain all the time?
I'd rather be around people that fucking brag all the time.
And like, yo, the man's just overly boastful, you know.
See, I do
Yeah,
this
like
has to
1-2
do-
times I'll tell him like, yo, fam, breathe. Like, leave me alone. But overall, he's got a better attitude than a nigga that's complaining all the day. I can't be around Mr. Bring Down all the fucking time, bro.
Guys,
What
gee,
the hell?
that makes you feel like trash for nothing.
Fam, imagine you're having a good day, then this guy shows up. Nah, bro, none of that.
He's like the donkey from fucking Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, we don't want
Eeyore.
no parts of that.
What you dealing with? Why
Yeah,
niggas
I'm
that
gonna-
brag
I'm
and
gonna
make you
have
feel
to-
like you're less
I'm
than?
gonna have to go with the bragging because being freaking gloomy all day is gonna cheese me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, nigga, nah. Not all day.
Yeah.
I can do like a little bit of it, but it's like, nigga, you still on that? Like, you should-
Even a nigga bragging, at least he's in a good mood, you know?
I'm gonna get sick of that nigga too. I'm not gonna hold you.
For
I'm gonna
sure.
get sick of that.
For
I'm gonna
sure.
get sick of that nigga too.
Word.
But I might want to scheme on the bragging nigga a little bit. I might
You're not
want
even a friend. You're just plotting
He's
on the nigga.
bragging too much. He's rubbing it.
That was crazy. That was crazy. This guy, be careful. Don't don't brag around this guy.
Yo,
Anyway.
bro, you said people, not my friend, eh? You said
All right.
people.
This one's kind of fucked up, but I seen this on the internet. I'm not even gonna take credit for this one. Would you rather fight 200 third graders or fight a bear with sharks for arms?
So, okay, where the fuck did you see this? Like, yo, that's
Yo, 200 third graders, bro.
or what? What's the option?
A bear with sharks for arms.
Dog, that's not the option you gave the man.
Yeah, that's what we're like.
I'm crushing the youths.
Yeah.
I'm crushing these youths.
And I think fear will set in after I knock
Yeah.
over like a few of them. Like the rest of them, be like, yo, he's serious.
yeah.
You know, like,
Because yo, when
the
I break it
bear,
down to the
fam?
kids,
With sharks for arms.
Like that's just craziness.
Bro,
I don't even know what that's about. But a
listen,
bear,
whatever-
you're not winning. I want you to know you'll never beat the bear in a fair one. It's not a fair one.
Well,
You'll
my
die.
thing was, so hear me out. If you fight the bear and you're on land, his arms might die because the sharks need water.
that's why your ex, your brain, family brain.
Listen.
Your
See now,
brain.
now you're trying to apply logic to a completely illogical situation. How does he even have sharks for arms? fam?
Yo,
Now they have their own separate breathing mechanisms from him, fam. This is too much, bro. I'm gonna beat up some 8-year-olds, fam, and we're gonna go on easy.
all I
bro.
know is that like if I tell the 8-year-olds what my option was, if I don't do this, they're gonna understand why I have to do this. Like,
Okay.
I feel like I can convince at least a couple of them to ride for me. Like, fam, I'll buy you some. I have money. I'm an adult, fam. Ride. Like, it's different.
Okay. Would you rather own a cat with a human face or a dog with human hands?
Dog with human hands. You can't be running around with a people face. The fuck is this?
yo, I know, but you're in the house looking crazy when you would put.
Yeah,
yo,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
not-
But yo, fam, just a
Like,
person's
this
face.
is my
man.
nigga. This nigga's old shit's crazy. I don't know.
You
it's
can all
crazy.
dap
I'll
your
get
dog,
him
you
some
know.
But the
gloves,
face
bro.
is
But
crazy. I'm
people
not-
face over there.
Yeah, I don't want to show nobody.
And he's got a cat attitude, but he's a person,
yeah,
bro.
that dog.
Fuck
That dog. That animal stays in the cage all
All right.
day.
Would you rather fight Mike Tyson once or talk like Mike Tyson for the rest of your life?
Jesus Christ. I feel you fight Mike Tyson, you will talk like him the rest of your life. So I'm going to just pick the second option, bro.
Let me get straight
Because
to
at
it.
least it's my option. After
Yeah,
he
yeah,
whoops
yeah.
my ass, I'm not even choosing shit.
Yeah.
When Mitch puts it like that, I'm trying to keep my teeth, fam. I'm gonna. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely going with that option.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's okay, man. It's not so bad, actually.
Just don't talk like around him like him. You know what I'm saying? Just don't do that.
Would you rather shit a watermelon or piss a golf ball?
Fire.
That's a wild
Fire
question.
for
bro.
that question.
Shit in a
Shit in a watermelon?
That's loose.
Or you piss a golf ball?
Nigga, that's super loose.
Pissing a
That's
golf
such
ball
a
is painful, nigga.
Fam, so either I'm a super loose guy or
Or I
I'm just
have
gonna
a crazy-
explode my fucking wood, fam.
Or I have
Like,
a
what are we
crazy kidney
doing?
stone. Like, yo, that's what it is.
Yeah. You said you know a nigga with a kidney stone before.
I do still, but like golf ball size, I don't know about that.
I said watermelon, fam.
the man them are
That'll
crazy.
kill you. Like, what are we even on, bro? You can't shit a watermelon, fam. Your
People get
body's not
birth.
even made.
People get
Both
birth.
your options are gonna lead to you dying, fam.
You never heard
Honestly,
of you
shout
never
out-
heard of gaping.
Fire for that, but like
That's
yeah,
crazy.
yo, bro, crazy,
That was you hit me with like wind. Like I was just like, what did you just say?
crazy.
To get away from that.
Both these options are wild, so fuck. I don't even know what.
Man, I'm gonna have to go to
answers-
church after this conversation, bro.
I'm shitting the fucking watermelon. No homo.
I guess I'll go with the watermelon, yeah.
Cause yo, pushing nothing to the body, like, yo, that
Pause, but major
that's-
pause on the answers still. That's crazy.
major.
Yeah.
So everyone's shitting a watermelon. That's crazy.
Oh, you saying the same thing?
Yeah, I don't want nothing coming up my buddy that crazy. That would just hurt. Okay, I got this one is actually kind of popular. I've seen it on a couple of internet places. Anyways. So would you rather all songs in the world exist, but they're performed by only Pitbull? Or only Pitbull songs exist, but they can be performed by all artists?
Nah, we'll go with the first one. We'll go with the first
So you want
one. A rendition is better than just me listening to this fucking guy for the rest of
So
my
no,
life.
so
like his
re-listen.
actual
Second
songs.
option.
no. So that's the second one. Cause listen,
No, I want the first option.
The
He's
first
gonna sing other people's songs. At least I'll hear some different beats.
it's been,
Like,
it's
It's gonna be completely outrageous either which way, but I'll pick the
I
first
know you want me.
Yeah, that's how.
Nah,
That's how
nah,
you
nah.
bump
because I don't
into
really
it.
like his music though.
Nobody does.
Like,
But
sorry.
I feel like if another nigga
Sorry.
sings it,
Yo, it's like socially acceptable to say it, but the views disagree. He's
I know.
popular.
bro,
He's
I
very
feel like if
popular.
another
Yeah.
nigga sings it, no, they might like do a different like a style. to
Yeah,
it,
they
like,
can
you
add
know?
any interpretation to the rendition of a Pitbull song.
Yeah,
But it's
How
only
much
his song.
it's the fam.
fam, I feel
You
like
can't decorate the song too much. It's the song.
Dog,
fam.
you
Pitbull's
never heard
music.
It's
DMX's
like-
Christmas?
That's not Pitbull's Christmas.
Yeah.
But like DMX singing Pitbull
DMX
song would be a little
No.
different. Because you
Pitbull-
said I can
Pit-
have any. You said I
Pitbull
can
makes
have.
like
Yo, can someone give me one Pitbull song, please?
no, I can't because I don't remember. But yo,
Yo,
he
why
ma-
you do that? Why
Yeah,
did
like
you-
why we do that? I know what it sounds like. I don't know the
That's
names
so
of these.
frustrating.
First of all, nobody knows the names of Pitbull songs. You hear them on playlists. You go to parties
We
and they're
don't.
already there
We
for
don't,
you,
my
fam.
nigga. Because the playlist, the playlist.
I
Pitbull,
just know the one I
Pitbull
go-
makes like resort music. Like
Uno,
if
dos,
you're like
tres, cuatro.
at the hotel and you're gonna go to the pool and the DJ's like playing stuff,
Yeah, he's there. He's
Pitbull.
Pitbull's there.
But
So is
like,
Flow Rider.
fam.
Flow Rider's right there with him.
Yeah. They
Bro,
link
they
up.
made the
They
same
link up.
shit.
They link up.
They link up.
yeah. I don't want to hear that the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not that happy. I'm not gonna lie.
So you want to hear?
it's not vacation all
Yeah,
the
yeah,
time.
yeah,
Like you
yeah.
come home after you go to Dominican, right?
So you're telling me like a man like Weezy couldn't spit a sick Pitbull verse?
It would be Pitbull's verse. It's just Wheezy's voice
Yeah, I know.
on the same beat, fam.
But he can rap
Everybody's
it the way he
frustrated.
wants to. It's just it's Pitbull's lyrics.
No,
But
I'd
his-
rather hear
but his
someone
cadence.
else's lyrics
But
So you want to hear other niggas' lyrics
and
through
other
Pitbull.
beats.
Through Pitbull.
You gave me only two options. They're
Yeah.
both terrible. So I want that to be clear.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm bumping the greatest of Pitbull.
Pitbull's greatest hits?
I don't think I'm bumping the greatest of Pitbull. So like,
I'm
Bro.
the greatest of Pitbull. It's crazy.
I'm gonna just think the other niggas doing his tune still, cause yo,
I might
I
take.
need a different voice.
I need
fam.
the different voice. I can't hear Pitbull's
Yeah.
voice all
This
my
guy
life.
all day, every day. Is
Like,
gonna,
it doesn't matter
choose
what
me,
song we're here.
But
Yo,
it's just his songs, fam.
it's off, fam.
Hey, man, you guys had fun with your vacation.
Yo,
music,
fam,
bro.
just know you
Dog,
can't
you're-
have the ox, eh?
Ever.
Neither can you, bro.
Ever.
Like, we're not hearing remixes of Pitbull. Not in my vehicle, fam.
Apparently not.
You better start humming or
If Pitbull
something,
doesn't
bro.
sing it, he doesn't want to hear
You're
it.
wilding for that. Your shit.
No.
All right, I got it.
That's crazy, fam.
Okay, now we're gonna let me see if am I done my fuckery? Get dog with human hands, watermelon, this and that, Pitbull. Yeah, okay, back to what I would say. So we're going back to black history stuff. Black stuff. Not even black history. fuck
We're
it.
going
Just-
back to black stuff.
You sound like confused white people when they don't want to be racist.
Oh my, I have a black friend.
Trying to be
I have a whole one.
politically correct.
And then it just gets worse every
Yeah.
time he tries to fucking explain himself.
Would you rather be super duper black
Yo,
or so fuck?
yo. Super duper black is crazy.
So super duper black or so fair skinned that they question your blackness everywhere you go in life, like Logic.
Yo, that
But
would
I'm not
piss me off.
albino, right?
I said like Logic.
I'll be like hold on, like how black?
See how
Hold
you-
on, how black?
nigga said
I
it
just want to
clearly.
know, like,
Sprinkle.
super duper. Like,
A
you ever see Mr. Poe from fucking
oh,
Dragon
you're
Ball
bugging
Z?
out. You're bugging out. So yo, I'll just go on. I'll be like Logic, but yo, fam. At the end of the day, like it wouldn't bother me like Logic. Like he's an emotional guy, fam. Like,
Yeah,
But
you
he's
can't-
questioning about his blackness everywhere.
but why
everywhere
does
he
the
goes.
conversation start like that? I can't even introduce myself. It's like, yo, are you black? Like, fam, there's other topics. Like,
Fam, you're
why
saying
would it
nigga
have
in
to
your
be that?
raps and niggas don't like that.
I don't even know if he said. Honestly, you also have his hairline,
Why'd you do that? That wasn't even racial. That was personal.
but that's like they question your blackness.
What's wrong with you? So if I'm super black,
He
my
didn't like how
hairline's
you
crispy.
questioned his blackness.
Crispy.
See
It wa-
how he
nah,
didn't
even
like
the
it?
blackness
You
was
questioned his
fine.
blackness while he's black. He was already cheese. Like, whoa.
Fam, the hairline was like, yo, why are you
'Cause
taking
these are the things that
so
come
much
with-
from me, bro?
These
Hair.
are the things
I
that
lost
niggas look
pigment and hair, fam. That's crazy.
They're going, but like, if you're super duper black, your hairline's crispy.
at. Nigga, you don't even get a pimple, nigga. You just glisten like you
Yo, I might,
you that black.
I'm not even gonna lie. I might just be super black. Cause yo, you try to take my hair and my skin from me, fam. I'm not into that.
Be super. I'm not being fair skinned. I'm not like. I'm gonna be super duper black because like I'm gonna just be blacker than I already am. So, you know what I'm saying? That's it. I'm cool with that. 'Cause going lighter and questioning the blackness.
And he's gonna take your fucking hairline too.
Yeah. See, you're not
Yeah,
leaving me with much life
We're just
choices
gonna be
over here.
dark, fam.
You're dark. All right. Well, in the spirit of Black History Month, we have unanimous brothers, brotherhood
Yeah,
of
yeah.
So that's how you feel? You're gonna be on the
stand
dark
with
side?
that, fam. I stand
You're not
with
putting your fists up, yeah?
I don't know. You didn't answer like.
Yeah,
You just like,
unanimous,
yo, make
nigga.
sure I'm not logic.
Unanimous.
Yeah.
Nobody's
that was a
logicking
bad
out here.
look.
Yeah. All right. So that kicks it off for my quickfire. Does anybody else have any like random style
I
quickfire?
got a random one.
Okay, go ahead before I move on. Go ahead.
Okay.
He wasn't.
Would you rather a wet T-shirt or wet socks?
I'm gonna go.
Wet socks.
It depends what time of year it is, bro.
I just didn't like the way wet t-shirt sounded.
White t-shirt, if it's hot outside, it'll be blessed. And then
Wet
you just take it
socks
off
is
too.
Mushy.
Imagine it's like 30 degrees outside. I
What's,
feel like
okay,
there's
what's the
no-
weather right now?
Weather right now?
No, like in your scenario.
Does it matter?
Fall.
Wet socks.
Wet socks. It's been decided.
So socks?
Wet socks
I
in
know
the
what you
fall,
doing.
wet shirt in the summer.
What are you doing?
No. It's only one.
So is this all the time? Is every day is how I'm living?
Yeah, for the whole.
Jesus Christ.
Wet
That's how
socks.
you're living.
Yeah, I guess wet socks. But like this is fucked up.
Yeah.
You
If
chilling with
I
this guy
change my
too
socks, like they instantly be turned wet too.
Yo, I didn't.
Your socks
think
are
about
just
that.
wet still.
Like I put dry socks on, they're wet now.
Yeah, they're wet now.
Yeah. You're walking around mushy.
Mushy's not
Yeah,
even
you're mushy
Yeah,
still.
all right, well, I guess we're
Which
walking
are
around.
they
mushy.
mushy?
I don't like having a wet shirt. Like, even when you train or you work out or some shit, and like
Wet shirt
like, you
anywhere
know when it's, like,
beyond the
sticky?
summer is crazy.
it's so gross too, right? Matt, like when it's like it's cold and like your shirt comes like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
But wet footsteps are fucked.
Yeah,
right
it's
up.
gross. They
Yeah.
fucking make sounds when you walk. Sounds like you got boots on every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So-
still.
Anything else in your bag of tricks?
Yeah, I got one. Holy. You find a genie, he grants you 3 wishes. What you asking for?
That's not a would you rather question. I just want to
but
let you know.
that's You told what? You told me, do I have any fun things to ask? I'm asking that.
I just.
All right,
right.
what's my 3 wishes?
Genie fam. You found the genie fam. Grants you
I'm
3
not
wishes,
lying,
my
I'm
nigga.
running it up still, fam. I want unlimited wishes for my first wish.
I was gonna ask
Yo,
for more wishes.
niggas are
I
genius.
was gonna ask for more
Yeah,
wishes.
like what, fam? We're frauding this right away. I want unlimited wishes. And every day I'll come up with some new shit.
Yo,
Be on standby.
Fam,
You done
we're
know.
moving like this is Dragon Ball, fam. You can't do that with me, bro.
You said what? You didn't put parameter. You said what I wish for. I'm like more.
Yo,
I want more.
bro, in every fucking scenario you see the genie, did he ever grant them more wishes?
Niggas didn't ask.
That's true, but he didn't.
Everybody's
ask.
there thinking all short-sighted.
You know
I want
what's
this, I
fucked
want
up?
that.
That
Fam,
is
I
true,
want
though.
access every day.
That is true. I don't
That's
know
what
why
I
niggas
want.
didn't ask for more wishes when they had a chance.
On my last wish too, right? Like how niggas like, oh,
Yo,
like,
just before I thought about it, I run out.
yeah. Let me get a wishery up.
So what you got for your 3?
So
So
yeah,
more
first
wishes.
wish, unlimited, fam. We're gonna do this again later. And then second wish, fam, a smooth billion. I don't know. We're already here, right? Let's start off strong.
Smooth Billy.
Yeah, and then third, like, nigga, make it so like, yo, I never get sick. Like I'm just blessed.
So you're healthy, rich. You got
No matter
more
what I
wishes.
do, I even eat like shit.
Doesn't
Just
affect
brolic.
you.
It don't matter.
Word.
Yeah.
I'm jamming his. I want more wishes. I'm gonna take the bread and take the health.
That was a solid 3, right?
I have to co-sign the man's 3.
It's a good 3.
It's crazy. So I'm
What
what
are
am
your
I
3
gonna do?
wishes?
You know what's fucked up? None of the man wish for the world to be a better place. Like everybody was just cool with just saying, yo, what they want.
Don't worry about these niggas, bro. I'm making my
Yo,
world a better
that's
place.
crazy.
We have more wishes.
My world's a better place.
We got
okay?
more wishes. That's tomorrow's wish.
Yeah.
Since we cheated and we said we get unlimited wishes, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that special. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that free wish special. You know, but get some loot. I
what, the world-
want to fly.
So the world's not getting better with you
It's
either.
not getting better still.
Yo,
I thought one of the dogs were gonna
this
pick
nigga
that.
trying to be
This
self-righteous.
guy said I want to fly.
I'm
fam.
a
This
fly,
nigga didn't even
fam.
like
He's
go
gonna
down.
be rich and just in the sky. Just
The
I
fuck
know
is
it
wrong?
sounds crazy, but like,
Man judged us before telling
I'm
us.
not gonna lie, your answers are funny though. Like that's your objective. Like you're just sitting there thinking about flying. Like that was more telling
yo,
than anything. I don't know. I saw the bigger picture. You know? Like I'm trying
Yo,
to get rich,
you know
get
what it
healthy,
was?
and have more wishes.
Yo,
This
you
is
know
like,
what it
yo,
was?
the sky.
Yo,
Like,
fam.
Sky's the limit, nigga.
what the
yo,
fuck?
fam, it's just funny because I got more wishes, so I'm allowed to do these ones right now.
Man, so I spent my whole life
Yeah,
jealous
yeah,
of
yeah.
birds, fam.
I want to fly, fam. Fuck you talking.
Would you rather be able to okay? So since you go fly and have your wishes,
What's up?
fuck it. Would you rather be able to fly as high as you possibly? Fuck, I don't know, man. What's the highest? we
Fly
can
as high, like what? Before I get into the space?
I guess, or survive super deep water pressures if you could swim.
See, I don't even know if I'm gonna go down there
Yeah,
to
I
the
would just-
deepest, even
I would
if I.
stick with the
Aquaman or
flying.
Superman?
Superman.
You know the man them laugh at
Aquaman
Aquaman.
sucks in comparison.
Yeah, you know the man them don't rate Aquaman.
Fam,
Like,
I'll
yo,
just what the
y'all
hell?
them rate Aquaman.
Fam, the
Yo.
man shoots beams out his eyes. I'll just cook your water. I'll boil you. Like, what are you doing right now? You can't beef me if I'm Superman.
Nigga, come talk to me on land.
I
Like,
will. The only thing I will tell you,
And I feel like Superman
Aquaman-
could go down there too. Like, what do you?
Fam, Superman.
Yo, I feel like Superman's like, yo,
Aquaman. Like,
okay,
your
let's use a
strength is
less
water.
robust superhero then. Fuck. Okay. Who's
Batman sucks as a superhero.
he's not even a superhero.
Don't
He's
call
a
him in your
vigilante, my nigga.
emergency. He comes anyway. Like, even when you don't call him,
He's
he
a
shows up.
vigilante. I seen him in Brampton the other day. My
Fam,
nigga was
he's
crazy.
annoying. That's what he is in real life.
who just flies?
Nobody.
Okay.
How you
So,
fly but you can't fight? You're not a superhero.
I swear there's like a Falcon or some shit like that. I seen the isn't that the black guy in fucking
Hawkeye, no?
Yeah, Hawkeye or something.
But he's kind of whack. Like when you say Hawkeye, like what's his powers? Like no one. Like
I
he's a,
don't even. He's an off-brand superhero.
That's
I don't
what I'm
even know.
saying,
You
like,
need
yo,
the mainstream.
off-brand.
Yeah, bro. You need like the Nike, the Reebok. Like, come on, fam. Like Superman, Captain America, Spider-Man.
yeah. You're over here at the great value.
Even
days.
Batman, man's known. We just don't rate him, but he has recognition.
Okay, let me show you how I
fam.
rate Batman.
I rate Batman, fam. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Batman
like
does-
you're over there.
Yo, it's
be honest.
widespread that a lot of people don't recognize him because he doesn't have powers.
Bro,
like,
let's be
fam, yeah,
honest.
you're a superhero, but you have no powers.
Let's be real. Batman is when you take Batman's life, he's a real nigga. He's a rich nigga that said, "Yo, dog, I just want to go and do things with my bread."
Honestly, it's not even that
He's like,
simple.
you're not
Bro,
even-
his family died. The man has all type of traumas.
He
Had
might
to
have
go.
been black still. I don't even know if it's the
Yo,
fifth.
fam, Bruce Wayne was
Batman is
never
white
black.
Still, I'm not
You
gonna
watch the
lie.
comics, nigga.
I know he
His
but he
suit
has a
is
black
black.
life.
He's
though.
a white guy.
But he has
When,
his own
what,
shit.
who's billionaire playboy Bruce Wayne?
When did they ever have a black
Who
Batman?
the fuck is the black billionaire playboy saving
My
crime?
bad. I was just thinking about his parents dying, fam. He said, "I have no parents, fam."
Nigga, yo, fam,
That's
more.
tragic. Black people just don't have dead parents.
I know, like sometimes they
He's
don't
had a
have no
hard life,
father,
fam.
but
He had a
nigga,
hard
that's
life,
not
fam.
dead.
Yo, Black History Month is going left right now.
Oh my gosh.
It's going
He just had
left.
a hard life, fam. But still, he just he took his money and he became a vigilante in the streets.
I just don't rank him like Spider-Man.
No, Spider-Man or Venom.
That's crazy how you give Spider-Man ratings like.
Because he has superpowers, buddy. He's climbing walls. He's strong. He'll put you in a web. He'll whoop your ass. Like,
That nigga does have some tenacity.
ranked.
There
fam.
is some tenacity.
He
to
said, "Put me
Spider-Man.
in a web. I'm done."
Yeah. I can't swim.
What we got?
Okay, moving on to some discussion. Do you have anything you want to get off your chest real quick, or no? You're
I
good.
don't got no quick fire. I got some topics, got some questions. You know what I'm
Well, I
saying?
still feel like I've been talking a lot. You started off, bro. Tell us.
All right,
Tell us how you
fam,
feel,
it's
man.
Black History Month, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna ask some questions. We're
Tell
gonna
the black
do
people
some
about
things.
it.
So yo, my first question on the board. Well, they're not all questions, but yeah. Can black people be racist?
I'm gonna let Cuz go first before I say technical things.
100%. I think black people are racist to black people all the time.
Word.
I think
So hold
Can
on.
black people be racist to other people? We can get into that. I guess that would be called colorism or whatever. I don't know.
like
But like, can black?
yeah.
Because my question actually came from
I
like,
think it's like stereotype racism.
Cause you know how they say like cause black people are like oppressed, like we can't be racist. The man are what, punching up or something.
So let me
What's
show
the
you something. I'm gonna
terminology?
get technical now. So racism itself is a systemic structure, right? And for that to even happen, like black people would have to be the most beneficial or the dominant.
They'd have to be the power structure. I've heard that
Yes.
before, but like I looked up the definition, and it's like literally just if you express hatred.
Well,
That's part of it, but like it's also like just having hatred towards people because they're from another race. Like I would say
that so like
what,
the
that what you describe is more like oppression. You have to be in a position of power to oppress somebody, but to just exhibit hatred to somebody, you
well,
could
that's
be
more
poor.
so prejudice.
You could have less money than that person and be like, yo, he's a, you know, whatever racial term. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. I don't. It gets sticky. Like I said, sociology major doing that whole everything. You know, did university, did all that. Large that they kind of viewed it from the perspective, like yours, or like I was reiterating initially, that it's a systemic racism itself is a systemic structure in play in which like white people or the majority or the dominant group of people in that are benefited in society in like every way possible. So for black people to like be racist, they would have to be benefited in society through such.
well, for my question, I wasn't talking about systemic
Could black people be prejudiced?
oppression.
100%.
I was talking about. Well, it's still like I said, like I look at the definition, it's still racist. So, you know, it's like you just have hatred towards somebody because they're from another race or another culture, and you're like,
So can black people be racist?
yeah, can black people express like, is it like
Definitely.
Racism.
Because I don't know why we can't.
because some people feel like because we were
I
oppressed,
know, but
like
it's like
if
I
you,
can't talk for my ancestors. I can
it's
only talk
almost
for
like
me.
if you say something to a white person that's like offensive, it's like it's okay because
they deserve
it's
it.
not racist because you're like fighting back.
They deserve it.
Yeah, they threw the first punch essentially, so you're fighting back. Like, do you agree with that, or do you think like nah, like anybody can exhibit racism?
I think
towards other
everybody
people?
could kind of like. I get what they're saying, but I do feel that everybody could. You could hate, bro. Nobody's exempt from that hate, man. Everybody can get that hate in the
I
heart.
think
You know what I'm
everybody can
saying?
have that
Like
hate
if,
in
if
them.
an
what I'm saying?
argument happens and like
Like if you
the
don't,
black guy says the racist term to the white guy and he didn't, then I you know what I'm saying? That to me is
you know what
kinda
it is though. I'll tell you one thing though. Like, there's no racist term for white people that hit as hard as like N-word.
No,
Like, doesn't matter. Like, oh, you honky, you crack. It doesn't
It
hit
don't
as
hit
hard
like
as
that.
like
Yeah,
the hard ER.
nigger
Oh, all
sounds
right.
crazy. Nigger sounds crazy.
Oh.
Like, I had to stress it so niggas know. Like, you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
nothing hits like that.
Yeah,
Nothing.
it
So
does.
even like, this is not gonna hit the same. But yeah, you can. I do believe you can still be prejudiced. And
Okay.
for the context of the conversation, I definitely think that like you could just not like somebody on the basis of some cultural shit that they have no fucking
I
choice against.
definitely seen black people say some racist shit.
I seen probably some of the most racist shit I ever heard come from black
Bro,
people.
black people be foul.
Hell yeah.
Niggas be foul sometimes. Like niggas will crack on another nigga because the nigga speaks well. Like,
Yeah, I don't like. So how do you guys feel about that? Like, so for when somebody speaks well and then they coin it as, oh, this guy speaks white.
How I feel about it?
Yeah.
Socially speaking, it makes sense. Like if I'm just gonna describe somebody, be like, yo, this guy talks like a white guy, you'd understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So for the purpose of like just conversation, I think it's acceptable. But in terms of like, yo, I'm gonna make fun of this guy. Well, sometimes it is funny, but like, yo, I'm gonna treat him bad, or I'm gonna look at him like he is not part of the community, or he's doing something wrong because he speaks properly. I think that is stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a product of your environment, one, and two, you probably should speak
Better.
any language as it was written. You know what I'm saying? So if a person does that, or they come from an environment where people speak like that, like if a person came from China, you can criticize him for having a Chinese accent. You know
If
what
he
I'm
looks
saying?
funny when he's saying it.
So how do we feel about
Yeah,
like,
you
know?
might make a joke, but I mean like to criticize. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like
I
you
agree with that.
understand the.
So how do we feel
origin
when
of
somebody
that.
says, "Yo, you talk black," or "Yo, so why you talking black?"
No, you want people
What
to
does
tell.
that mean? What does that mean? Talking black. Because
Sound more like a nigga.
if being
Like,
if
I
being
guess.
correct with
So
you
yeah,
know?
I'll double down. Like I haven't heard anybody say like maybe it's a little outdated one, but I haven't personally been told like, hey, you speak black. People more so double it down and like,
I would hear that
No.
more so to like a white person.
Dang, that's what I'm trying to
Like
mean.
this guy's trying to sound
Yeah.
black, or
Oh.
a person who's just not black.
Yeah,
you know?
well,
that's
no,
what I was talking
I wasn't even straying away from what you guys are getting at. I was just saying like it's kind of more coined as like, oh, you speak like a Toronto man now. Like I guess that would be the like.
Well, that would be specific to where we're from.
Well, that's
but
what I'm
saying
talking about,
Toronto
my
man
experience.
would basically be like you sound like a nigga from Toronto.
Yes.
And then
yeah.
around the world, it were like in America or even in Britain, it would be like, yo, you sound like the black guys talk that way. They
Yeah.
use more slang or certain
Yeah.
terminologies.
So how do you feel about that? Like, I
Yeah.
don't know. It doesn't really
no,
bother me.
well, just for the conversation of the fact it's like, you know, can we be racist? But like if somebody talks politically correct or like, you know, uses proper pronunciation for stuff, where like, oh yo, you talk white, but he's actually not talking white, he's talking properly, like you
Yeah.
know. But then if a white person comes in and they start using our lingo, just because they're in tune with the culture, oh, why are you trying to talk
Does
black?
it sound forced?
That matters. Like that, I guess that
Because
does matter.
it does,
guess
no,
that
it's
does
super
matter
does. Because I
still.
have white friends who are they grew up in Scarborough, very much around me and niggerdom and stuff like that. You know, my niggerisms. And sorry, wow, that was crass. That was a little crass. And they
Martin Luther
speak
didn't
like
have a dream about this.
he had,
It wasn't in it.
You know, it was Meek Mill, Dreams and Nightmares. Yeah.
Another
But yeah.
black poet.
Meek Mandela, man. You know what I'm saying about Meek Mandela?
If there's somewhere to draw the line, it's right there. That's fuckery. Oh, Levi, I like it though. I like it.
Yeah. What was I even saying?
Yo, right? That was crazy. Meek Mandela was
fucked
crazy.
me up.
Yeah, you're talking about
My
your
white
brethren.
brethren.
Yeah.
My white brethren. They speak like perfectly good them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if
That
it sounds
crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Perfectly good them. What
Yeah.
the fuck did that mean?
they speak like themselves, they don't try to emulate how I speak or like,
Okay.
Like
You know
X
what
can't go in their circle and affect their language.
Yeah.
They still remain themselves even when they're around you.
Yes, and I
They're
appreciate
still
that.
genuine.
Never have they ever once like I've never even heard them say nigga. You know what I mean? It's not
Yeah.
even where some people are like, oh, can I say it? Can I say it?
It's like why you need
That's
to.
even crazy.
Why
to
do you
ask.
need to?
I think asking for permission means that you shouldn't do it.
You probably say it
You're
already.
not you
say
haven't
it
been
already.
embracing doing this. You, didn't
do
grow up
say
with
it
this.
already. You're asking me
You
to
just-
say it in front of me.
Yeah,
but you
you
say
just-
this.
You want to hear it?
Pretty
You want to hear me
much.
say it?
Yeah.
And it's like, why you want to say it so bad? But nah, I feel like even like the talking black thing.
So you know what? Okay, fuck. Okay, wait. Since we're on the white people, before we leave them,
Yeah.
how do you guys feel about white people saying nigga while rapping songs?
That's a good one.
Like sing along, like you know, like
Yo,
all right,
me
they're listening to their
personally,
favorite
I'm gonna keep
artist.
it
Are
real.
you offended by white people saying nigga
I
during?
prefer that they don't, but like it depends where you come from type shit. Cause like I didn't seen like certain people like they're only around niggas. Like,
But, yo,
that's where they grew up at, and everybody talks
Yeah.
to them like that. So
They
like
like a Paul Wall.
they have their own thing,
Regardless-
and nobody's
but-
offended by it.
What I'm getting at, regardless of where they grew up and how they feel about things,
How do you
this
feel?
is just the they're just a fan of the music, their favorite artist. Like you know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
I thought you meant like the rapper,
yeah,
like the person is performing the
like
song.
no, like they're listening to.
You're in the car.
They're listening
You
to
mean
Kanye.
they're singing along to the song?
Yeah. How do you
Yeah.
feel about white people just singing along to hip hop lyrics that say nigga?
Yo, fam, sing the song. It's the song.
So you're not offended if you're at
So
a.
I'm supposed to fucking like
I'm
jump
just
in your car and interrupt your enjoyment when the nigga word comes on in the song. Don't you fucking say
You
it,
don't know
baby.
why they just-
Like what the hell? Like, that
It's like-
shit's crazy.
Say yo,
like,
what about my? Okay, you seen? Did you
like,
watch?
I
Old
wouldn't
Dads?
like, yo, if he's in public and you're like there's
Yeah,
there
when they have
niggas
money in the
around,
back
like
of the
yo,
car.
Okay, you watch
know
Old Dads.
yourself.
When they
you
have
know?
him in the
Yeah,
car
yeah, I'm
singing the
talking
Biggie
about
song.
No, they had the NWA.
Oh, the NWA. Yeah.
We're talking about old dads.
Oh, yo, I would just recommend, yo, fam, just know yourselves. A time and a place. As much as you're enjoying the song, you didn't swear in front of your parents when you were a kid. When you're around other people that don't know you, you should probably watch what you're saying because now you can offend them same way you would have offended your parents
Do white people
if you
consider
swore in
nigga
front
a
of
swear
them.
word?
Huh?
White people consider nigga a swear
It's
word.
not about it being a swear word. Swear words are offensive. That's why your parents don't want you to speak like that in the house. So I'm saying, yo, exercise the same respect. You know what I mean? Because you know that when you say this in certain environments, it's not going to be taken lightly, right? If you're in an environment where people speak to you like this and this is what it is, and that you're singing along, I'm singing the song. I'm not going to tell you nothing, you know?
But you know the
But in
response
that
to that.
example, where like you're in the car and there's a black guy you don't really know, through you common sense, do you think it's smart for you to scream out nigga every time it comes on in the song, or can you just hold
Okay.
your corner for 3 minutes? You know?
How do you feel about the Trinidad James during breakfast?
Yo, that was funny. But like he's
I
at his
didn't
own
see that.
crib.
I
You
didn't
didn't-
see
That was in
the
a movie.
movie,
That
nigga.
was,
It's
what
the
was the
same
name of the
movie.
movie?
Oh,
Old Dads?
Old Dads.
Yeah, so the scene in the movie, for whoever hasn't seen the movie, because we can't talk as
Can't
if people
remember
have
that
seen
part.
the movie.
Sorry,
you
I
know?
was just in conversation.
There's a scene where there's a white guy and he's in his home and he doesn't realize one of the items in his house is recording
The TV.
him, and he's singing along to the Trinidad James song, and he's
Okay,
like,
yeah,
what's
okay,
the song
I
where he's like,
Gold
don't
dollar.
believe me, just watch,
Yeah,
nigga, nigga,
gold
nigga,
dollar.
and the man sings it word for word, and
he's
then
going
gets
off
fired.
in the kitchen.
and then he gets fired because they're watching him sing the song. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was hilarious. The man's in the comfort of his fucking kitchen.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying?
Man's eating honeycomb, singing some
And if you're
Trinidad
singing
James.
to a song, you don't
Man
want to
couldn't find the
censor
milk.
yourself. You know, like you want to sing the song. So I feel like, yo, when you're in a comfortable setting, sing the song.
So it doesn't
But if
offend
you're
you.
out in public, just know that, yo, it might come with something. You feel me?
Definitely feel like you shouldn't really say it as much. Definitely, you know what I'm saying? Like,
just turn
there,
down a little bit,
There
turn down.
are consequences to your actions. So,
Question.
but I don't even know. Like, I never really been in a situation where like a nigga's been in the car and the tune came on and we had to look at him a certain way. You know, when the shit came on, would it bother me? I feel like me, yeah, maybe.
Has anybody ever has a white person or anybody that wasn't have no fuck it. Has a white person ever called you like a nigga or a nigger?
Yeah.
You-
The other day, crazy.
What are you
That's
going
crazy.
through? Hold on, story up. What are you going through?
Nah, like I went to go get
Like you just got casually called nigger the other day?
Yo, it's
What
crazy
happened?
because I did though. So I was parked. I was parked like the like on the side, like the store's right here, but you park in the little emergency thing here, but you're running into the store quick times. So I was parked there, whatever, 4 ways on like nigga shit. And 4 ways on nigga shit. And I'm just getting my order, and a man's coming around the corner. He tried to turn, and he's acting like he can't make the turn. So he's there honking his horn. I come outside like, what's the problem? Like, you can go. And he's like, fucking nigga, move your car. I'm like, yo, I was surprised, my nigga. I was surprised.
Flabbergasted.
Yeah, I was like, yo,
That
what
shit
the?
slapped
Where
in the
were you?
face.
Where
like,
were you?
what?
Where was I? I was by like 427 in Burnhamthorpe.
You tell this guy hop out the car?
I did. I actually tried to run down the car and then remember
He drove off on you, didn't
he
he?
did, and I was
course he
so
did.
pissed. I was trying to hang on to that. I was being a whole nigga.
You got a
I'm
drive-by
trying to get myself
niggering, fam.
indicted.
That's crazy.
Nah, but like I personally had to remember where I was. I'm in a plaza, and this nigga's in like a pickup truck, and I'm trying to run down the pickup truck because a white guy called me a nigga. And
I
I'm
was fucked up.
a nigga called me. I know, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, yo, it's crazy because it's like I'm defending a word. And I'm pissed off because I didn't even know people still do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, yo, nigga.
Oh, they do it, fam.
I know, but it hasn't happened to me in so long that I
Tell
didn't
you
know how
about
to,
Call
like,
of Duty, right?
I don't play the Call of Duty like you guys, you know?
Yeah, I haven't played in a little while, but last time, fam, they're
But I feel it's
capping up the
different when I
place.
see it. A man's telling
Yeah,
me.
that's different. But
Like,
I'm
you
just
know?
saying, I let you know that the idea is alive. The man
Yeah,
even
yeah.
hears something, nigga. It's
Like, if he
God
could,
damn.
I guarantee if a nigga blocked his way and he couldn't move, he was about to get crumbled, but whatever.
But yeah, fucking not me, but like I remember we played soccer in Ocho, and most of my soccer team was black when I was youth, and they called one of the man of a nigger, and we got into a bang out on the field.
Did you win?
I'm pretty sure the parents kind of like split it up, but we won the game though.
Oh, that's good ugh.
Yeah, but like
I win.
some of my
So was
face,
it like
I
black
can't
parents
really
against
think.
white parents?
Nah, the parents kind of like I guess they went on for like a little bit, but then like parents and the coaches and shit kind of like split it up. But like it wasn't even like it was all the youths calling us a nigga. It was like one youth kicked off with somebody,
He speaks for all of them still.
and he spoke for all of them because we weren't having
He
that shit.
spoke
You know
for
what
all
I'm
of them.
saying? And then yeah, that's the only time I could think of in a in-person situation. Otherwise, like Call of Duty. You feel me?
Yo, you would
person's
Call
not
of
in-
Duty have smoke.
If I'm trying to tell you, bro, like that racism is
You know
alive
why?
and well, bro.
It just sucks because you feel helpless. You're on the mic and these people feel so brave.
And yo, cause I know that I don't have a word to match their energy. It
That's what I
gets
was
me
trying to
hot.
tell you, man.
Yo, maybe
we
that's
don't-
it, you know.
No,
enough
no,
times
no.
I
It's
just-
2024. It's really like we would have made it by now if there was a
We
word for
would've.
them.
There's no
Niggas haven't
word.
evolved enough.
Cause yo, the word
They haven't
comes from
evolved.
history. You can't change history, fam. They got one up on the man in history. You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
Like, that's why it burns. It's not cause it's just a word. It's like, fam, you guys are calling the man that while we're slaves. So that's
Did
what
you ever
got
see
to-
that like that Godfrey interview where he's like, yo, white people, they're so racist, man. They're so creative with their racism. He's like, they have such fucked up things to say to us. He's like, look at you fucking spear chucker. I'm like, yo, he's like, what was the other one? Like cotton picker. Like, bro, they're their comebacks for us are pretty.
Nah, they're just that. They're
Because
just
they're
like that.
comeback, they're not making it up, fam. Like
They're
it
looking at the-
happened.
yeah,
you feel me? That's
like-
the difference. It's not
Like,
like we
Spirit
gotta
Trucker
just
is
say shit like
crazy,
we don't
bro.
rate you. You know what I mean? But it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like
Gotta let the man know you don't eat.
The man
but
don't
they
have the
see-
historical
Look at you,
one
you
up, so it's
unseasoned
like-
food eating fucking the Cretan.
Yeah, it doesn't even hit the same.
It doesn't hit the same. Look how much words I
sometimes
do.
it's just inappropriate. Like white people don't even do nothing. It's like, yo, your food's not seasoned. Like, fam, he just showed up for work. Like, he didn't even say, and he said hi. Like, you know?
Yeah. So then, EK, doubling back on your, okay, you're talking about the basically the nigger word. It comes from history and all the pain and everything wrong with it.
Mm.
Obviously, it's been spoken about before, but do you have an opinion on the casual usage of it within the community? Like how we just kind of like Riley Freeman says nigga in every sentence for everything.
Yeah. It's one of those words where it could be positive and negative. We
Where's
got
the
others-
positive aspect of nigga?
It's a term of endearment when you're talking to your nigga.
I think
Call
nigga-
somebody my nigga. It's a term of endearment. That was the intention behind
I
it.
But is
feel
that
you,
our
but
generation?
it's kind of
It's been
convoluted.
previous
Yeah,
to us.
I don't think it's that far beyond us because prior like there's your grandparents.
Niggas been
are-
They're
calling-
not accepting that.
your grandparents aren't having you call them my nigga.
Yeah. They don't
Okay,
even want to hear that.
two things. So a generation, like you're talking about grandparents, like our parents would be the generation between that. So it's more than one generation. So it wouldn't just be our generation. There was a whole before we get to our grandparents, there was our parents and their age. And people, especially in the second thing, is like this is an American terminology mostly that was adopted by like more people. You feel me? And like you watch movies from the 80s, from the 70s, niggas are calling each other niggas, fam. So it's not new. If this movie's in 1970 and we're
Like
in
those pimp
2024,
movies and shit.
it's not new.
Job
54 years is
Yeah.
pretty old. Okay,
Yeah.
so people been using this terminology as a term of endearment for quite some time. It's not new. That's one. Two, conversationally, it is used as a term of endearment. Whereas when somebody calls you like with a hard ER, he's intentionally disrespecting you. There's other swear words where it's like even like shit, like yo, pass me that shit over there, or like what the fuck is this shit? You know what I mean? Context. It just changed its definition. Shit is a bad thing depending on how I use it. So this is yet another word that could be good or bad depending how you use it. And I personally don't mind that people use it. I don't know, like that niggas use the word. It doesn't offend me. It doesn't make me feel like you were going backwards or we're encouraging racism. I feel like everybody understands the difference between two black guys saying it to each other versus some other person from another race insulting this guy with it.
So how
you
do
know
you
what
feel-
an insult is?
So how do you
know?
feel about other people from other like Asian, like two Asian people calling each other, oh, that's my nigga? Because
they do
they're
that.
using it as a term of endearment because they've adopted it from our culture in terms of like you said, friendship or camaraderie.
Again, like I don't really like it sometimes. Still,
I don't
Depends
like it
where
personally.
comes
I don't
from.
like it. Like
It
two
depends
Asians
where it
calling each other
comes
nigga,
from.
like I feel you. That's
Like
your,
especially when I feel like the people using it is like, yo, you don't even be around niggas. Like,
Or you don't respect our.
It's like trendy.
Respect our
yeah, this is just like you didn't even come from an environment with a bunch of black people who speak to each other like this, and now you adopted the language and they speak to
You
you
got
like
this off
that as
rap
well. Like,
videos.
it's not even from your like situation. You just use the word because it's cool. And like then I look around and like I hear nigga. I don't see not one nigga, fam. I can't act like the shit isn't
yeah,
confusing.
I'm not
Bro,
like,
we're
I'm
the
here
most
like, what's going
influential
on?
people, right? We made it to the point where like, yo, they don't even know what's wrong. They don't even see what's wrong with it because we forgot to see what's wrong with
you know what's
So
crazy?
that would be a potential consequence to the casual nature in which we use
Because
it.
if you grew up with a white boy or whoever it is from a different race,
I told you about my wife,
but
friends.
you know you're so comfortable with them, and he's like, yo, Mitch, my nigga, you're blessed. Are you cool with that, or are you gonna be like, yo, dog, you're good? Why are you saying that?
No. See that, and that's why I double back to my white homies who grew up with them, and they still respect. They speak as them. Like that, I still feel is like a reach, unless it's like I don't know, unless you got to.
But that's what I'm saying, because there are
Nah, bro,
niggas
that's
that
a-
let
nah,
their
nah,
white
nah.
boy
There are.
talk
Yeah,
like
I-
that.
you know what?
But the
Fuck
same
it. I'm not
white
even
boy
here
they
for it.
chill with can't talk like that
No,
around me.
I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it because it's not socially acceptable everywhere. And so if you want to make rules for private settings, then you can only like operate like that in that context. You cannot use this. So it's not genuine to me. I don't want to hear your white boy say nigga because it's not gonna be cool to
But
me, no
dog,
matter how
but
much black
this
people.
nigga's been-
Bro,
but he's
there's
been
you
around
can't know
niggas.
That's
enough.
what I'm saying.
No, but
It's
you
like-
can't know enough black people to be black yourself. It doesn't work like that. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm
a good
saying.
one.
That you gotta
But
know
there
where
are-
you're at, because he could probably say these guys might talk to each other like this, but then somebody overhears it and gets offended.
Yeah,
'Cause He's
100%.
not involved in the situation.
Yeah.
He's like, I
And
don't
like,
even know you.
100%.
Why are you saying that?
100%, right? And then you double back to the history and the origins. Like, bro, the root in itself and the concept, yes, it's been enjoyed and fucking popularized and kind of glamorized, whatever. But still, there's essence to it, and like there's just certain things you shouldn't say.
So how would you feel if you kick off with the white guy who says that, but his nigga friend comes to defend him and says, "Yo, he can say that."
You're both getting slapped. What the fuck you talking about?
But like,
What do you mean? Bro, you're not gonna tell me. No.
Yo,
So
that's
sorry.
a real
I would
situation.
just
No, it's
tell
not
him,
a real
like, yo,
situation because
listen.
but like I
I've
said,
seen that happen in real
you've
life, my
seen
nigga.
a black man say this white man can say it.
Bro,
Nigga, what kind of master syndrome is that?
Not like that. It's that's my brethren still.
That's
Then
good.
I
Tell
would
your
just
brethren
tell
to
him
dress
like,
up
yo,
his
your
talks.
brethren's not my brethren. Like I
But
don't know
that's-
him like that.
I
So
feel you,
yo,
'cause that's
I
what we
wouldn't
had
even be
to
talking
say.
to him like, yo, bro, I don't know you like that.
We had to go
So
talk to
don't
homie
talk
on the
to
side. We
me
have to
like
talk
that,
to homie
you
on the
feel
side
me?
because it's like, yo, obviously.
Nah,
it's like,
fam, you got to correct that after. Tell your brethren there's a time and there's a place for certain things, and this is not the time and the place for that word. See, that's it. He's not, bro. You cannot say it. There's never going to be a socially correct time for white people to say the N word.
It's fucked up because like other people aren't black, but like it hits different when like a white guy.
No,
just
if a white
say my
person-
nigga,
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
No,
It
100%.
hits different than if it's like a
Because you
Arab
know,
youth
because
or
you have
like
to
an Asian
understand, you know why
person
it
or
hits
something,
different?
like, it's
Because in
different.
history and shit, they were you the ones using it against us for
Yeah.
Oppressors.
right.
That was
in
originally
fashion.
his weapon, you know.
So why am I going to re-give him the because we took the bullets out? We're going to give him the gun back? Fuck right off.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I feel you. I'm just saying these are like scenarios. That
I understand
actually
any
happen.
nigga that tries to co-sign his white boy calling another black man the N-word, he could do it because he calls me that. Fuck you too.
I
That's
feel
just
you.
my take on that. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel you.
what kind
Yeah,
of
I
man?
would just separate myself. Like maybe that's your thing, but I don't know him. Like
Bro,
that,
I see.
so.
Yeah, even amongst like, bro, I was at a shisha bar for one of my brethren's birthday, and I seen fucking there's a group of like, Middle Eastern guys.
I was about to say the same thing. Like, how you feel about the Arabic people?
Fucking hate it too because it's like, yo, they don't even like us in that culture. Like, trust me, it's not. No Middle Eastern man wants their daughter with a black man.
So have you ever heard? No. Have you ever heard something like, you know, those times where like, oh, you're talking to those Arabic guys like, oh, yo, my nigga, you're good. And you're like, yo,
Well,
bro,
if you
don't
let me
call
finish
hold
my-
up. You don't call me that, but yo, you're a sad nigga. I'm a sad nigga. Do you think that's the same shit?
No, nigga, it's not.
That's
a cop-out and a reach.
That's just a cop out.
It's a cop-out and a reach.
I feel the same way.
Like,
Some
it's-
people don't.
It's
bro.
fucked up because
Okay,
it's
but
to the
like,
point.
all right, nigga, I was
though,
telling-
sometimes it's to the point too. It's like so much man say it. It's like if you address it every single time, you be arguing with everybody.
Nah, but there's a time that, so like I said, initially, when I heard these motherfuckers talking, nigga this, nigga that, nigga this, and there's one guy out there, crew, pretty much saying the nigga word all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fam, I got, bro, shut up. You can't talk like that, fam. I'll go page you right then and there. In that
It's
situation,
also
it's like,
sometimes it looks crazy.
and then
'cause
it's like, yo, hear what? Me paging you, if that changes the way you speak, then you weren't really meant to say that word.
That's what I was about to
That's
say.
crazy.
Like sometimes you hear it.
Change the tone, eh?
Yeah.
Nah, but sometimes
100%.
you hear it and it's like, yo, this is not even part of your normal.
This is not-
like,
you're doing this to sound
vocabulary,
cooler.
You
You
know what
think
I'm
it's-
saying? Like you feel like this is the time to use the fucking word.
As soon as you got checked by a black man, a member of the community of which you're using that word from, you don't use the word no more. So you're not comfortable with it. You shouldn't be saying it. If you can't stand on business 100% of the time, you shouldn't be fucking acting according as such. Like, yo, he's like, oh, I say, like, if he stood on business and fought me over saying nigga, I would have to respect it more because he's fighting for his, like, this is how he moves. This is him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still fundamentally fucked up, but I respect it more. If I made you change your tone, you shouldn't have been fucking saying it in the first place.
Yeah.
I just find it crazy how like other races even adopted just calling each other.
It's not
niggas.
just we're popular.
'Cause, yo,
We
yeah,
popularize
yeah.
the word.
I know that we're popular, but
Black
it's just
culture
like,
is
but to think
cool.
about it, there's no word in your language to talk to your brother like
There's
that.
no-
Nobody else
culture-
made that.
there's
though.
no culture
There's
is cool.
certain things unique. Yeah.
No, simply look at it, fam. There's no culture that has ever been as cool.
Yeah, niggas are the coolest, fam. And then we have like rap music, you know, influential. That's
It's the
know.
coolest
like,
thing.
Rap music is like a rapper is the definition of cool.
Yeah,
Like some of these
that's-
niggas can't even rap that good. They're just cool.
Yeah,
So people listen to them. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and even to the point you're watching like a World Star fight video. I don't even know if people go on World Star anymore, but like a fight video.
Yeah.
It'll be two not black people and they're calling each other nigga while they're whooping some ass. Cause that just became synonymous from World Star. You know, like you
I
want to
didn't
be
even see
smooth
that.
and talk
That's
to the ladies,
crazy.
you do it like a black guy. You want to whoop somebody's ass, you talk like a black guy, fam.
Nah, I lied. I'm
You
Spanish.
ever seen that Crip one with the white kids? Like, yo, I'm from this cuz. I'm gonna come fuck you up, my
I
nigga.
got time
Nah,
today,
nah, nah, nah.
cuz.
You know what it is? So it's like even what's that white guy that grew up with? Was it Milk? The white guy that grew up
the
in
braids,
Compton.
the braids.
Right.
But he
But
was
no.
adopted by a black lady.
That's fine.
Like he
But
was in the foster
and
home.
he sounds legit everything, fam. But I swear he doesn't say the N word.
He stopped saying, he does say it like regular day to day.
Yeah.
But he stopped saying
He
it because
knows
he
where
was
to
trying to
put it.
grow his YouTube thing. And
Yeah.
he's like, yo. every time I come on this shit, basically people keep getting at me. Like he made videos about it and shit.
Yeah.
So he's like, yo, just for the purpose of the thing, like I'm gonna stop saying it. You feel me?
Yeah.
But like naturally vocabulary, because yo, again, it's an American thing, fam. Americans say the nigga word way more than we do. Like it's
For sure.
like see how we say bro a lot? They be saying nigga, fam. You know, depending on where you're from. You
Yeah.
know. And then like if you ever hear like man's from like Los Angeles, like how they talk, like yeah, and he's from, like I said, he's adopted by a black lady, so all his like siblings, as far as he knows it, are all black. He grew up in a black house, you know. So this is literally how they talk. Like, see how even you went down to like maybe like our grandparents and stuff when fam, old black people in America call man's nigga, fam.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's just
Crack
more,
niggas.
it's more ingrained in
No,
their
American
in
culture
their
is different because you remember
vernacular, you know what I'm saying?
their thing is a lot longer standing. Whereas like a lot of the people, like a lot of the black people, at least in I'm gonna say Canada entirely, but fuck it, maybe I can.
Yeah.
We haven't been here that long. Like our
We learned it
grandparents
from them because
But
we
yo,
come from the West
we-
Indies
no,
and
but
we don't talk like that in the West
That's
Indies.
what I was gonna say. A lot of our like culture comes back from the West. People don't identify as Canadian first here. We identify with
If
where we
you
came
go
from.
to Jamaica, Trinidad, Guyana,
They don't
on
say
a
nigga like
day-to-day
that.
basis,
That's disrespect.
people don't call each other nigga. Like
That's
they
a
don't
super
really.
disrespectful.
In a 1-2 song, they might use it just because it's a word to use, but like they don't actually speak to each other like that. So
Yeah.
even our parents and shit wouldn't really be speaking to each other or speaking to us like that. Whereas them, they speak more.
Yeah,
like that.
because remember, slavery and their history of fucking the race relations in America were a lot longer standing than the history of like the race relations in Canada and other places.
Yeah.
Right? Remember, people, they have generations of fucking people that generations upon that are nothing but black American. As long as they like, I don't know, you can probably take that shit like 4 or 5, like how many
Well,
generations?
it's like it's kind of the same as like us being West Indian. The only difference is that like the white people left the islands and left the black people as the majority population in those islands. But essentially, like West Indians don't have no more connection to Africa than Americans do. We're all byproducts of slavery. We just stayed in our islands, whereas the white people that took over America brought black people there, and black people are a minority in that country.
But I just used America as the forefront, just like in a representative comparison to Canada, right?
Yeah, so we left the West Indies
Like,
to then come to
Right.
Canada.
Yeah, black people have a longer history in America than they do in Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I was equating it to. And so it's like, even so, like the grandparent generation, two generations from us, I get. In America, like I said, they've been in America experiencing that race relation for a lot longer.
Yeah.
Whereas our parents, like I said, they came from the West Indies, or you know what I mean? Whether it was your parents or your grandparents, there wasn't that many generations that have been in Canada that long.
Yeah.
Now, the longer we stay in Canada generationally, now we kind of get like our own subcultures and like for example, like Toronto finally developed its own accent recently.
Yeah.
Whereas like
I don't even think it.
I
Like,
know I feel you. No.
Niggas been talking like that, but I guess through social
No,
media,
but identity.
it's been like categorized. It's been identified.
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Drake-
this is the
You got
accent.
Drake bringing
you
the
know?
words to the forefront.
Whereas,
you know?
like, yeah, we've actually been talking like that for
a while now,
I
but
don't
then
know.
it's only whereas like you can date back to how many like man in New York been talking like man in New York.
Yeah.
You right? But I got some hypotheticals for the man.
Just the lingo changes over the years.
100%. I got some hypotheticals. I'm gonna switch the pace a little bit. Yeah, we're damn. I didn't even realize we kicked it off already. Okay, you guys ready for this? Got you. You're married, or you're in a relationship. In this scenario, your girl decides to get her lips done after you've expressed her disapproval in the past. So you guys have had it. She said, "Babes, I want to get my lips done." Or you're like, "Babes, don't do that. None of the cut. Don't go under the knife. Don't go under the needle. I don't want none of that shit." You know what I mean? She goes ahead and does it anyways. Comes back on Wednesday with some big lips. How do you feel about it? What's your next move?
Preparing my exit still.
So you would divorce your wife if she came back with some lips?
Oh, we're married. Fuck, fam.
Yo, mission.
I didn't hear the married part.
We know where you
Because,
do.
yo, I want to leave. But it's hard.
Yeah.
Marriage is a tough thing because, like, now you're stuck with it. But I feel like those are conversations that should have been had before you got married. Like, we're just fast forwarding to I'm married to some woman that I apparently don't know very well. Because, like, how the fuck you just come home with new lips and like, think that's okay for us? Like, I don't even want to be with a woman.
Disregarded your authority.
It's not even authority because, like, I don't even want authority over that. I want to be with a woman that has her own autonomy and agrees with me that that is not a good way to live. Like, I'd rather align myself with a woman that feels like she does not need any external additives, any cosmetic procedures to, like, feel good about herself, you know? I don't
Word.
even want to be married to someone who thinks like that.
So she comes home with the droopy lips on Wednesday. What are you doing?
Preparing my exit, bro.
Even if you're married?
like, again, like I feel like I should have known that before we were
Okay,
married.
but you don't.
I don't know. So now she's a brand new fucking person.
No, nigga, you're married. She's been wonderful all of a sudden.
Listen.
She saw some lips. She said, yo, I want those.
And she thought it was gonna
Okay,
be
I'ma ask
cute
her.
for you, you know.
She
I'm gonna tell her like I feel serious about that. Like I just feel like it's fucked up. And then even if we were to have like a daughter, you're setting a bad example as far as I see it. I don't want my kids to be raised in a household where we feel like if we have some inadequacy, we're gonna go to the doctor before you just go to the gym, eat healthy. I don't know, get your mind right or something. Like you went and injected something in your lips. That's not how I'm rocking. So either fix that. We'll take it as a one-time mistake. I'll, try and everything else was blessed, so I'll try and forgive that. But if she's like, nah, fam, I'm just big lip Sally, fam. That's who I am. I come home, yeah, this is what it is. I'm preparing my exit still.
So you were willing to leave a woman if she gets she gets her lips done.
If like I said, if she did it the one time, like whatever, she's like, yo, I'm gonna keep doing
What if
this.
she likes it? She's like, yeah, but I look so good with it.
Oh
I
yeah,
like
yeah,
it.
yeah, it's over with still. It's
Okay.
over.
What about you? Are you divorcing your wife over some lips?
Divorcing, that's a big step. I think there's a lot more serious. I think there's a lot more serious things than the lips.
So your wife comes home with some lips on
I'll
Wednesday.
be pissed. I'll be pissed. Hopefully, I didn't pay for it either. But I'll definitely be pissed. I might get a divorcer. Probably not. I think you'd have to get to certain levels for me to divorce you for lips. Nah, I'm not gonna divorce you for that.
So what are you doing? You're okay with this? You're just gonna hug it and
Also,
in
it
addition,
depends
she
on
likes
how
the
big-
lips. She likes it.
First of all,
She doesn't have the baboon's ass lips, but they're a little droopier than when you left her in the
I
morning.
mean, if she got it, I would hope. At that point, it was like I would.
She
hope,
thinks it looks good.
But you don't.
but I don't.
Yeah, that's the example. You never wanted her to get it, and now that she showed up with it, you don't like it.
Hopefully, the swelling goes down and I change my mind. But
Causes more open.
So you're willing to compromise still. The lips are there to stay.
yo, at that point, I'm not. Like I said, I'm
And-
looking at it like yo, we're married. I'm not gonna fucking divorce you.
So he's gonna hug the lips.
know?
He's hugging the
Yeah,
lips, eh?
You.
Judging. I'm getting real mad. What the fuck you do to your face? And I'm not holding back my thoughts about what you've done to your face. If you can hold my judgments every time I see your lips for until they go down or fix up or do it,
She's just gonna pump them back up.
Yo, every
No,
day
yo,
you're
Every
waking her up
time
for
they
a sternus.
she's gonna keep doing this. It's permanent lips.
I'll
Remember, this is your
pause out.
example. It's not a one-time thing.
no, so no. And then now I'm gonna have to touch back on what you're saying. Well, now it's a mind thing. Now I see that your brain's not right. Right? Now I'm planning my exit strategy.
Yeah. It's not about the lips. The lips are a representation of how she thinks of herself. And that's not how I think of myself. I would never get a cosmetic procedure
I
for
hear
any
you.
reason. Like, oh, I feel like I don't look good enough, so we're gonna go under the knife or I'm gonna poke myself with something. Like, I don't know. I just think that's like I'm not very religious, but like I feel like God did not, if there's a God or whatever entity's up there, like that thing didn't create us so
God's
that we
up there,
could just
fam.
start poking and prodding at ourselves. I just don't think that way. I think you take what you have and you build upon it. Maybe you go to the gym, maybe you eat healthy. You know what I mean?
So
But
what about in instances where people actually got like fucked up scenarios, like a big nose or some shit?
if you have an exceptional circumstance, then,
and
I
then what
can
do you
accept an acceptable.
So then what do you
exceptional
deem
measure.
as an acceptable? Like what if
Like I went to school with a girl who had a really noticeably large nose. Like you could see that shit from down the hall type shit.
she smelled you from around the corner?
She smelled me. She could she would have been able to smell this conversation. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And she got it done, and it's like night and day. I'm not gonna
hold you.
I know her life improved after she fixed that.
Okay, you gave her
it's
ratings after that.
At that point, it's kind of hard to disagree with the logic because there is like a fucking she started off at a disadvantage. Like I wouldn't say a big nose is a disability,
Yeah.
but it was disproportionate. Like
But
the
you
average
understood why.
person.
You understand why she did that.
Yeah, because the average person
Yeah.
don't got a nose like that, and you basically just made your shit back to average. Again, I still wouldn't encourage that for everything, but that was a very exceptional circumstance, very extreme. So I would probably in terms of mindset,
But
I
also-
wouldn't think she has a fucked up mindset. I would think
I also think
I
if she
kind of see what
explained
you were going for there.
If she explained that to somebody, they would understand it too. If
know-
they be like, "Hey, look, I'm trying to," you know what I mean? Like,
Yo, those ones. Shout out to the Persian you got him on the 21st birthday.
holy,
Oh, that's crazy.
fam. Sometimes
even have all that background
I leave you on your
information.
dolo sometimes. Yeah, I just leave you on your dolo.
Sorry,
I don't know
was-
the demographics of
Sorry,
nose
sorry.
surgery.
I had to throw it out there. Anyways, moving on. You're married, in a relationship. You have children, a son. Your woman allows your son. She actually doesn't allow. Your woman puts your son in a dress and sends him to school. Upon picking up your and like you've already.
Who did I marry?
Yo, bro.
Like,
You've already expressed your disapproval. You pick up your son, he's in a dress. Daddy, I have my dress on. Aren't I pretty? What's your next move?
Yo, why you have to saucy
Yo,
it up
fam,
so
I'm not even gonna
crazy?
lie. It's gonna be
Sauce.
bad at the crib still.
Oh,
So we're going. My next
hold
move.
hold on. He's also a third grader. Since you want to beat
We're
them
gonna
up.
go home. We're gonna put on some boys' clothes. I'm gonna go drop this guy to somebody who can handle him for a second. I'm coming back home, and the hostilities are undescribable. Like I don't even know. I can't really
hold
describe
on.
in detail what's gonna take place
Hold
after,
on.
but it's gonna be a very stern conversation, bro. Because I don't know what she thinks is going on in my house.
How stern?
Fam, maximum levels of sternity,
agree.
if that's even a word. Okay?
Howard Stern.
Fam, Howard, sir, I'm coming home with
I
disrespect,
come
fam. It's
home-
bad.
No, you picked up your son from school. and
Oh, so she sent him to school. He's lived his whole day already in school like this.
Yeah, his day's already been
I
ruined.
thought I was gonna be able to drop for my nigga before he got to school. Like, okay,
No. He
this
said, Daddy, aren't I pretty in my dress?
Why? Yo,
Yeah.
in front of people, yo, while I pick you hopping into my vehicle? Oh, Lee, I'm not gonna lie.
What's your next move?
Yo, real Trinity thing. Where your mother did this, right? Yeah, I know your mother did this. I know she. But
So what are you doing?
We're going home, and we're moshing up the place. Still, we're moshing up the place. Are you crazy? Take off this. He might just get legs for allowing that himself. Just because you know.
He wanted to. He asked. His mom put him in and said, yeah, all right, whatever, fuck it.
You are not my son.
So you're disowning your child.
Nah, he's gonna
I'm
get a
disowning my
He's gonna get
woman,
a stern
fam.
us on a different level. His mother knows way better than he does. So yeah, I'm definitely. I don't know. We might be divorcing still. We might be.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
a
we're
deal breaker. It's done.
Yeah,
fam.
we're done. We might be. I'm packing my shit same time and my.
And
shit
I
get-
want custody of my youth.
So she
too.
can't explain to you with her droopy lips why she sent her son to
Oh,
school
and
in
she
a
got the
dress.
you just don't care about the madam today. Like,
She's just a terrorist,
Yeah.
fam.
No,
living in
I
your
only said
crib.
that for you because you said you didn't mind.
Yeah, but now you're telling me this about like I have this and this. Now. So I was like, I didn't know. Fuck. So now you just don't listen. You don't care. You don't even want to be with me.
She does. She loves you.
No, she does not. Because
Okay.
you would never put my kid in a dress.
Yeah.
So you don't love me. I don't know what you. I'm not. I don't know. I'm going to court.
Because it's
fam. I'm going
flabbergasted,
to court,
because it's
fam. I'm not
flabbergasted.
gonna lie,
Put
I'm
my
going to
legacy
court.
in a dress? Are you crazy?
They're his legs, bro.
No.
Are you
It's my legacy, though, fam.
Yeah, but yo, your legs to see.
His legs
Yo.
wouldn't be here if it wasn't for me, bro.
You guys got any more over there? Like,
It's all right, it's all right, it's all right.
I don't know. He
legs to
tried me
see
still.
Was so pushing it, fam.
This went beyond like the topic. I'm just like, yo, how many leg words this nigga
Yo,
use
bitch
right
was trying
now?
to figure shit in his head. He's like, yo. I'm like, yo, I'm over there. You guys are idiots. Legs to see, like, boo.
Yeah,
nigga.
legs to
That's
see is
just
crazy.
Trash, my nigga.
Like, I didn't even address that because I just want this guy to understand, like, yo, fam, I said what I said. But yo, legs to see is wild.
Yo,
fam.
it's because he said it the first time you didn't hear
My
him, so
son will just
he's
never have legs to
trash.
see. His legs won't be for seeing or
Yo,
for walking or
cuz
running.
All I'm
fam.
gonna say is like, yo, what are you doing? First of all, what are you doing?
Oh, Lee, what am I doing? My son comes home in a dress?
Yes.
Well, you picked him up from school in
Hey,
a dress.
Dad.
Big embarrassment.
Oh, yeah, everyone, yeah. But how? Oh, Lee's crazy. It's all around crazy. Honestly,
And he's Malcolm Jr. He's Malcolm Jr.
we're getting a divorce. I'm filing for divorce. I might come home with my son and the papers. I'm just fucking with you. No, I'm not having that. Especially after I've already expressed my disapproval of what you're dealing with. We fundamentally navigate this planet on different planes. We should probably end our union if you think that this behavior is okay. And just for the sanctity of peace and the upbringing of the child. And I'm filing for custody because my son's not allowed to wear dresses at home.
Yeah.
So is that like on all three of our sides? Because I'm saying I'm phoning for. I'm like I want my kid.
Yeah,
Okay, man, I'm a
yeah,
driver.
Yeah, I'm getting custody.
yeah, 100%. All right, cool. Moving on next. You're married. You and your woman are expecting your first child. It's a beautiful time. In this scenario, your wife is another race. You guys want to pick your race of wife?
Pick my race.
I'll pick it for you. But yo, I'm giving you the option right now before I proceed.
Picking for me, fam. I'm gonna get me a Latino woman.
Would you like to pick yourself a race?
That's a sticky question. You're putting the mandem in still. I feel like, yo.
I'll pick a race for you.
I'd pick for yourself if I was.
No, I'll pick for myself too. It's just like, you know those ones you want to be judged off your picking. So it's like, you just said, oh, a Latina off the jump. I'm like, oh, okay, well.
That was controversial. I didn't know that.
I don't know.
Latino women being attractive is
It's
controversial.
not
That's
even
crazy.
controversial. You just know it's Black History Month.
But you said I can't. I'm not with a black woman.
This is a Black History Month question. And you're
Yeah,
not
but
with a
you
black
said I'm
woman.
not with a black
You're a
woman.
bitch, nigga.
You already took. Yeah, you already took. Like, yo,
No,
you
I
have to
said,
pick
your woman's
another
not black.
race.
It's a woman of another race. Listen to the question.
All right, Hispanic.
His
Boom.
woman's Spanish. What's your woman? I'm giving you the opportunity. I was gonna assign you women, but I'm giving you the chance to pick.
I'm going to go with a Latina still.
So both you.
It's a
Damn.
good choice, bro.
Fuck. So both you guys got yourself some Latina women. All right, cool.
Some beans and rice. Let's do
The
this.
baby is being born. You're in the labor room, expecting the joy of life, experiencing the joy of life with your newfound family. The baby reaches. Upon seeing your baby, you realize your baby has 0 black features. Your baby looks completely Mexican. Completely. Nothing. There's nothing. Like, so much so to you question your wife. You question if she cheated on you. You get what I'm saying? Oh, fuck. I've gone too far. Your baby has 0 black features. Pause. How do you feel?
Like 0.
0. Like,
Yeah,
you
well,
walk around with this
The
baby.
first thing that would pop in my mind is like, what was this bitch doing? Like,
Fam,
it's
that's a
like
lot.
I'm gonna have to wonder, is that my kid?
Does this
Like,
upset
do I
you?
have the result? Like, do I have the paternity test already? Like, is he my kid 100%?
He's your kid.
So we know he's my kid.
He just has 0 black
Okay,
features.
so okay.
And I was a
so
black
she's
man.
not trifling.
Changes it.
It's
That
my
changes
kid.
it. The man was about to go to war.
Cause yo, I have to make sure. Hold on, this might even like little Alfredo over here might not even be mine.
Lil Alfredo.
You know, like what the fuck, bro? You're over there having a salsa and a fiesta without me. Like,
Yo.
okay, fine.
Isn't
That's not my
Alfredo
kid.
Italian?
It is, but his kids mix with all type of shit over there.
Look, bro, it sounds similar.
Emilio, nigga. Emilio.
Emilio.
Javier, little Javier.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Big up, Javier.
All right, but if it's my kid though, he just don't have no black features. I mean, shit. Dr. Umar said that shit might happen, so you knew what you were signing up for.
So
when you
you're
rolled the
okay with
dice.
your child having 0 black
Nigga?
features?
It's out of my hands.
It came out of your balls.
Yeah, but out of my hands now. It's gone. Like
alright,
it's like, bro, my kid
He
looks
just want to know
Mexican.
if it's his. He's
Well,
like, once
yeah.
I found out it's mine, it's
Bro,
like, okay.
you can't do nothing about that. But when I
Yeah,
found out it's
yeah.
not my pitney, I could leave.
Yeah.
So,
how you
yeah.
feeling about that? Your child has 0 black features. You're a black man. Every time you walk, you even look at this child. People want to call children's aid and all type of bad things because
Why
they're
did that
questioning.
even get that bad?
Yeah, you see how he did crazy
That
for
was
me?
crazy
Like, this
for real.
crazy for me. Like, yo.
Now you just kidnapped
This
this
nigga
child.
put me in a dark skin
Yo,
scenario.
and like I'm doubling down. Aside from, in addition to not having no black features, the kid does not look like you. It looks like your wife's made this on her
Are
own.
these real life situations?
I just
nigga?
thought of like a fucked up joke.
Nigga. So this kid doesn't resemble
No one's
me
gonna
at
think you
all.
kidnapped
Save it for after. Oh.
He doesn't resemble me, and he has none of my features.
No.
I have all right to question this. Like, I have all the right to
But he
ask.
said that you already got like, yo, it's your youth. We figured it out on paper. He looks very, very Mexican.
But as a black man,
but he's your child.
as a black man, how important is it?
I
that
had
you're-
so much high hopes for this little nigga. I'm not gonna lie.
You guys
like,
gonna look like you,
yeah,
right?
like I already planned this whole dreads, everything, bro. Like, this guy fucked up my whole program. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a disappointed father still. I'm disappointed.
The
Like,
cousin's over here disappointed his kid has no black
like I'm
features.
gonna hail him up, obviously. Like, I'm embracing him, but I'll be very cheese because, like, nigga, like, what do you mean you don't have nothing from me? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like my nut's weak.
Fuck, remember last episode, the one testicle? That's what happened. You were fucking around,
Right,
fam.
my nigga, fuck.
You should have picked 3. He
You-
looked more like you than you, fam.
What? Yo, bro, I'll
ain't
fucking
think
walk
about it.
out
You know
right
what's
now.
crazy? The craziest thing is I have nothing to say. That's the craziest thing. I'm like, yo, considering that was last episode, I'm like, fuck, nigga. You right. You absolutely
Don't worry,
right.
fam. He has 3 nuts and his kids
Yo,
don't
my
look like
kids
him.
are gonna look like this.
No, his kids don't look like him.
Yeah, you have 3 nuts and they don't look like you. That's a
No,
problem.
that's fucked up then. That's like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know. I
Your
look
baby doesn't
myself
even
in the mirror.
speak English good. It's just straight Spanish.
That's fuck. You don't even talk like me now. You just took everything from me. Like, damn. You really are your mother's son. That's wild, bro.
See, papa.
Yeah, I'll be disappointed if the nigga doesn't look like me. That would be funny though. Like you like fuck it. Like yo, fam. Let's say you went like down to Dominican and had yourself a wild 7
Holy
days, fam.
fuck.
You breeded something and like yo, he just FaceTimes you not speaking English. Like you
But
just
he looks like you.
Yeah, but this one he looks like you, but he speaks nothing like you, and he just over there.
Okay.
I rate him still. I rate him.
Yo,
I
that's
rate him.
kind of hard. I'm not.
I rate him. I rate him.
I have thought about it. Like a little third-world baby, kind of wild.
So yo, your baby does not look like you. It's completely Spanish.
Yeah,
Does this bother you?
yeah, it bothered me. But like I said, like you gotta like fuck that could happen.
All right.
Dr. Umar told you about that shit.
All right.
I don't-
Now follow up before I proceed.
Dr. Umar be lying.
Are you mad at your non-black looking baby saying nigga?
He's a nigga though.
No,
Nah.
he doesn't look like it.
Dog, that's not what the gene pool says.
Yeah, but yo, everybody in society.
He just has to know what he's gonna do with his
I'm
life.
gonna have that nigga's gonna need a real strong sense
Yeah,
of
it's
self.
more so about is like the public gonna be okay with it.
Yeah.
Because like me, I know where you came from.
I'm bringing him to
fam.
school still. I'm letting him know his dad's a nigga still. I'm bringing him to school. He's gonna be established that his dad's black, so we know when he says that, like, oh, okay, we can't.
I'm
Really
not gonna
say
lie, they're just gonna think he's adopted. Yeah.
Crazy.
All right.
He's a little
So
soul
basically,
deep.
the man are displeased with their non-black looking children.
I
I'm
want
more
my kid to
displeased
look
about
like me.
myself. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm displeased about myself and how my nut wasn't strong enough. Like,
All right. Well, there's positive news. Fast forward a year later, you're having your second child.
yo,
Right?
come on,
This time, the baby comes out entirely black,
too black, eh?
darker than Wesley Snipes, despite the mother's genes. You can't even tell this baby's mixed. The baby has the uncombable naps we were referring to earlier.
That's fucked up.
You have one completely
Am
matched.
I this black? Like,
No. You're as black as you are.
So the baby's darker
The
than me
baby-
and his mom.
Yeah.
Baby just came out robust.
Super. Dark stout.
This is interesting.
Extra stout,
This
baby.
is interesting.
You know the dark Guinness?
But I'm less as crazy because I don't even know how to question her about that. So it's like,
How do you feel now about your newfound family? One baby's extra black, burnt. One baby's, I guess,
burnt,
completely
bro,
Spanish.
burnt, bro.
Yo, fam, I guess, like you put me in this fucked up scenario. I gotta just raise my kids, bro. It's like, what can I do?
Like, are you happy your child's black?
Nigga, no, I'm not happy about anything you made me go through.
Oh my god.
Like,
The fuck? None of these are favorable outcomes,
yeah,
bro.
all of this is trash.
Yeah.
I don't even
I'm
want to
calling
be in this
trash
black because I know
kids.
what happens the blacker you are. I'm like, oh, nigga, your life is so hard. Like,
Yeah, and you
so
guys can't
hard
even
for you.
drive together, fam. You're black and Mexican.
Like, I got
It's
the
not
black
even
and
gonna
the,
work.
like, yeah,
fam.
I'm Uber for these little niggas. Like,
Oh,
Yeah, you
yeah.
guys, you're gonna get pulled over everywhere, fam.
Yeah.
You have the nappiest hair and you look like you don't speak English, fam. Like, buddy, where are you going?
I had to drive with birth.
Straight to the league.
I got to drive with birth
Or to
certificates, all
jail.
type of shit, bro. That's crazy.
Yo, bro.
Driving-
Yo, driving your kid to jail is crazy.
Yeah, I got to drive with birth certificates. Yo, my youth still like.
You know what I'm saying? All right. That being said, with your interracial family and both your Spanish Latinos, do you guys feel that there is an unspoken pressure for black people to date people in their own race, or black men to date women of their own kind?
It's not unspoken. They tell us directly to our face, nigga, you better get a black woman. Like, I feel like I've been shaken by my collar before.
Yo, it's real nigga shit. I've had girls say, "Oh, you don't like your own kind." Like,
How does that? So okay, here, don't.
I'm not gonna lie to you, that's just funny.
Yeah, double back,
Yo,
double back,
fuck
double
up shit
back.
happens to me all the time, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
So
yeah,
what
You're out
happened?
here with all these ambiguous women, fam. You're asking
Bro.
for it.
the girl just, I don't know. It's been said a couple times just because the track record doesn't say I had black girlfriends like that. But
And that's why they're getting at
But
you. That's
yo,
funny.
it's not that like I'm like, yo, you can't be getting at me. Why? Like, how you getting at the person who put in time for me? You weren't putting in no time. You're mad at her because she was putting in time.
You couldn't find you a black woman to put in time?
She didn't have no time to put in.
Oh, so you say black girls aren't really checking for you like that?
They weren't checking for me like that.
I lie.
Not gonna lie, they
Unpack
weren't
this,
checking
fam.
me. See, they wanted the light skinned basketball playing nigga. They didn't want this nigga at
I
that
lie.
time. When dread niggas and dark niggas came back in the style, yeah, all of a sudden we're lit. They were looking for me back in the day. So it's like they
That's
didn't come across
crazy.
my radar.
You
They
felt
went to
neglected.
everybody else. They went to everybody else. They went to everybody else but me.
How'd I
You know
get
what
thrown
I'm
in?
saying?
Some
I'm
of
just
your
saying
bitches
because
at
they
ex's
went-
crib. That's fucked
Not
up.
gonna say that his crib is no specifically, but
Alright,
they look
alright,
like him. You know what I'm
alright,
saying?
alright.
And it's like these are the niggas.
It was
they're
one of
going for.
these niggas.
One of these niggas.
I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
want to point at him again.
Yeah, it was one of these guys, and it's like they didn't rate me, so it's like it's not even to be like I don't like black
So
women.
you
It's just-
felt by default that you had to go where you were accepted, and that was with the fairer skinned women with the straighter hair.
The caucasity.
Well, I don't know if they're all white. I don't really know, but I'm
They're not
assuming
all
they're
white,
just
that's
not
crazy.
black.
The audacity.
But I went with who was paying me more time. Like,
Who made my cousin feel special?
yeah, like I didn't care about race.
That makes sense, cause like you ever notice that like things that aren't black but they're kind of thick, they like niggas. It's cause like man's
Where'd
influenced
you add
it.
thick from? That's
Nah, you just
like-
okay.
I
Yo,
thought
hold
you were
on.
gonna say, like,
You never seen like a white woman with some shape, and it's like automatically, I know you like niggas.
Yeah.
You already know it.
But you
And
know
why
why?
did
You
she
put it
like
like
it?
that, though.
See, I had to make you think about it.
Yeah.
I've been doing my own math.
I just thought you were
feel
gonna
me?
say like, oh, when she's not your
Nah,
cousin,
fam.
she
She could be
embraces
like
you more.
she could be like Arab, or she mean like a Asian woman with some curves. Like, fam, you done been with a nigga because niggas seen you and they needed some of that. And then after a while, you're like, I kind of like these guys too. So you're saying like you had like one of those moments, like the white girls or the Asian girls or whatever, they were showing you some love, and you're like,
yeah, well, just like
I'm gonna
that.
love her back.
I just felt like the black girls growing up, they just didn't like.
They didn't like
I
you?
felt like they
I didn't
didn't
know
want to
so.
be with somebody their color.
Okay.
It wasn't even
That's
like
crazy for real.
Like it wasn't even like it was me saying I don't want to be with them. I just feel like they wanted a different color.
one of my
like,
brethren told me
like
that
they like
too.
the white guys, they like the Asian guys. They didn't.
I don't know
really,
so much about white guys because
Or
most
Asian.
of black girls I know they only like niggas, but they might just like
Nah,
a
fam,
lighter
I
skinned
knew
guy.
some, like,
But
I knew some dark skinned girls who went for the same white boys that we're talking about, who are like, you know, like
All right, so yo, question.
might be a
Okay, hold
Mrs.
on.
Discussion.
No back. Pull it back. Just pump the brakes. Pause. Technical foul. How do the man them feel about? Okay, pause. Do the man them know any black men that don't date black women?
yes.
Like they just don't even entertain the idea of a black woman in their repertoire, presence,
Yeah.
essence.
not in my circle, but I like come across a couple mans.
So how
and
do
then
we
I
feel
also
about
know a
these
couple
individuals?
mans that like they dabble more into white girls. I've seen them with some black girls, but like my favorite.
So
are
how do
white
we
women.
feel about the man them that don't date black girls?
I think that shit's funny.
Why do you
off
think
the
that's
rip.
even a thing? Why do you think that's even like a popular subtype or stereotype or a thing?
I think there's a few reasons.
Give me some of
So,
those reasons.
The first reason I would like go with what this guy said. I've heard black guys say that like black women weren't checking for them either because they were darker skinned. Like I've had niggas tell me that shit.
I've actually never even heard that. So like that's like interesting to me.
Yeah, I've had like a couple of my brethren said that, and they're like darker. Well, there's one that I could think of, and I'm pretty sure another one of the madam said it, but I know one like we talked about it more than once, you know?
Yeah.
And he said growing up that some of the dark skinned girls were like a little bit like dismissive towards him
Right.
because he's dark skinned himself. So that's one. And then, but he's not like one of these guys that avoids black women. He just told me that. So
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's a contributing factor. And then two, also, I find a lot of black girls do like black guys, but they also, a lot of them, not all, they like hood niggas. You gotta have some kind of credential, some kind of edge to you. And then there's a bunch of square black guys that don't have, like, they don't come from that environment. They don't live a lifestyle like that. And they feel like basically overlooked. Like, I'm not cool enough to talk to these black girls. So they don't like, I could tell even sometimes, like, I feel like he probably would even want to. But he feels like he's inferior because he's too square and he talks like a white guy, like we said earlier.
Yeah.
He's already been typecast as such. So, like, yeah, go over there, Mr. Nerdy Black Man.
Yep.
For some reason, there's like an unwritten
You
rule
don't have a
that black
criminal
guys.
record?
Yeah, and remember we said like black guys are cool. It's like cool, like it's like a gift and a burden as well. Because now
Yeah.
you gotta be cool. Like
Yeah.
if you can't even be an average black guy sometimes, bro. It's like you're
Nah, you know what's
disappointing
like-
people.
You know what it's like when you're black and you're tall and you tell them you don't play ball.
If you're just black and you don't play ball, you disappoint. You know how many people I've disappointed throughout the court? I wait to disappoint people. Ask me about basketball so I can tell you no. Like I don't fucking play that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
These are soccer legs.
You know how many white guys I've just let down? I've just watched the oxygen leave their body. Like, you don't play basketball? I have like 30 minutes of convo for you, bro. And it's like you just died.
Well,
Like,
we
you
just
know-
cut that.
Yeah, like when a black guy doesn't play basketball. This one, fam, I don't play ball. You know? So there's like an unwritten like criteria that niggas gotta meet. And if you don't meet that, then you're not even a real nigga. And like then like certain people don't check for you, including black women. So I would say that would be part of it. And then there's just some mans that, yo, fam, they just grow up in an environment. Like say if you grew up in Whitby,
Yeah.
how am I gonna bother you about talking to white girls when you're surrounded by them?
okay.
You know? Like,
That's what I was.
What
no,
about your take? You follow the similar ideologies as him, or do you have your own take and opinions on?
pretty much the
guys
same.
who
Like
don't date black
I
girls.
get it. Like I look at it like if homie's over there talking to white girls, it's because they're probably checking for him. Like you know, I assume people check for who checks for them.
Okay.
You know what I'm
path
saying?
of least resistance.
So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if he's going to the dark skinned girl and she's giving him like the same, like, oh, like, why you talking like you're a white boy, and you're making them feel this, and then the black girl, the other white girls, or the whoever the race is, and she's more like you're fine, like, I like you who you are, like, you know what I'm saying? Why not go for that?
What
Yeah.
about this?
If it just happens to be like that's the pattern, then bro, that's who he's attracting because that's who's coming to him. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, if a girl came to him, a black girl came to him and said, "Oh, yo, bro, like, I'm feeling you, like, you're a handsome guy." Why? What's the reason to turn her away? If
Okay.
she's beautiful too, what's
Got
the
you.
reason?
Flip side. Do you guys feel any ways about white men who only date black women,
I feel a ways about like even white girls.
or even white girls who only date black
Oh
men?
yeah, I don't like that.
Okay,
I don't like it when she makes it as if
it's fetishized.
I don't like white men.
I don't like that either.
I don't like
But
that.
why
I've
don't you?
heard
Like,
that
but
a
why
lot.
don't you like it before we divulge further?
Because I think it's unnatural. Like, what do you mean you don't even like your own race of people? I think you're just trying to fucking prove a point. You're just trying to make yourself more acceptable in my eyes. Like, you're trying to align yourself. You think that this is going to further bring us together. Like, oh, I don't like white guys, and also it's shit that like a lot of black girls say that. Like, I don't
Bro,
really like white guys.
you know what's crazy?
So-
So just because you're saying that and it bothered, just the whole prove a point thing. I've seen like literally like white girls in public. I don't know these people or nothing, right? Like a white woman has come to me and talked to me about my dreads, for example, because I guess she goes to Jamaica or something like that. Like she knows more about black culture than I do. Because she frequents, you know what I mean? Like it's just weird. She immerses, she fucks niggas, goes to Jamaica, and put dreads in her hair as a white woman. She thinks she
Came
knows
back
more.
with the liquid braids.
Yo,
You know,
bro.
The little micro
the
joints?
yup, you
Yeah,
know,
Those are the only
yeah.
ones that'll stay neat.
the string bean shits.
Bro, that shit, I don't know. The way that she was speaking to me bothered me so, like, I don't know, profusely.
Because it's presumptuous.
Yeah, there you go.
Because you like aspects of the culture, mostly the niggas. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, let's keep it real. Like, you're living your whole life based on your sexual preference. You like fucking black guys, and now you embody it. And I don't want to hang out with you. Like, I'm sorry, it's
Embodying,
weird.
That is crazy.
It's
Yeah.
weird. Like it,
Son,
like
you-
it's unnatural. It's disingenuous. Like,
I've heard-
Disingenuous.
why
very,
can't
yeah.
you be yourself? I'd rather talk to a white girl who's just herself.
Yeah, me too.
If you so happen to come from the hood and that's your environment, whatever, okay, fine.
I feel
but
like
if
when-
you also like going skiing in the wintertime and going other places and doing things that are specific to your background, that is perfectly fine because that's what most people do. And I think that you're a normal
See,
person.
now the scenario gets fucked up because I feel like even for some white girls, not saying all, but some white girls, I think it comes from like I know some white girls who they don't like their dad.
So what?
saying?
Yo,
Like
yo.
no, they don't like their
So they
dad
fuck
or like
niggas
their
to piss 'em
uncle.
off?
So no, it's
I've
not-
never
it's-
met
it's-
this woman, but I've always heard like the fucking like
it's
white
not
girls
even
trying to
it's
make
not
their dad
it's not
mad.
even
You know?
to like piss them off. It's just the fact that like they just got so disgusted by like that type of behavior that white guys have turned them off. Period. So it's like now it's like you said, black guys are cool. Yo, we might see the thick white girl and be like, yo, she's banging. There's a lot of white guys who may be like, yo, you're fat. So we
That's
accepted
why I
certain-
brought that up
So
earlier.
we accepted certain shit to make them feel like, oh, yo, that's blessed with us. Like, oh, you're thick. We love that over here.
Yeah.
The white guys are like, ew, go fucking diet. Go.
Now all of a sudden this bitch is slicking down her edges.
And now she
You feel
feels
me?
like, yo, this is who.
But she found acceptance in that group of people.
But
Yeah.
and now I'm checking for who checks for me. The white
And I
guys
don't
made
see
me feel
anything wrong
disgusting.
with that.
The white guys made me feel disgusting. So I'm gonna go check for the black guys because they check for me. Then you
Yeah.
have the white girls who are really only obsessed with like, I just want a light skinned baby because they look cute. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then there's
That's a
those-
real thing. That's fucked up.
Then there's
Yeah.
those ones like in Get Out. You wanted us for like, oh, like we know what you're capable of making and like how that baby may look.
Yeah,
and
you've
stuff
got your
like
own
that.
thing going on in your mind that really ain't involving me.
Yeah,
I'm just
so
a part
those
of your
ones-
program. You're
those
using me
ones
as
I
a
don't
part of
like.
your program.
Those ones I don't really like. I like because I'm like, yo, you really only want like the offspring. You're not really here for like. You don't really care if we're not together because you
She
got
want-
your light skinned baby.
Yeah.
So, yo,
know?
question. How do you identify a white woman that just wants a light-skinned baby? How do you identify that?
Just the way that she acts,
Yeah.
unnatural.
The way that they
You're
act.
unnaturally trying to either align yourself with my culture or you say things like, oh, I don't even like white men. White men are disgusting, whatever. It's like, yo, that's your people.
Okay.
You're just dismissing your own people just so that you can impress me. Like, I don't trust
So,
that.
being in Canada, being in everything, fuck, I don't know. What do you feel that there is pressure on other races to maintain, I don't know, dating within their same cultures as well, or is this pressure only assigned to like black men dating black women? Remember we talked about the unspoken social pressure about like, yo, why, like you're a black man, go
Like, date your own kind.
date your own kind, go get yourself a strong black family. Like you know.
I think that it's more frowned upon with us.
Yeah.
But I think most cultures of people just stick with their own people.
Right.
And then even the family would just prefer that you bring somebody else that's like them into the family.
Okay, got you.
Right? So I don't know if they look at like I don't think like an Asian guy gets ridiculed by the Asian female community if they see him with a white woman.
Right.
It's not gonna have the same amount of contention. But I think overall most people prefer to continue the culture that they've been having through their
So
offspring.
you know what? So in that regard, just because you use the Asian example, I don't know about a lot of Asian culture, but I do know it in Asian culture, they actually will applaud you and congratulate you if you get yourself a white spouse. Because
Mostly
like,
if
that
it's
is a sign of success.
Asian woman
Yes.
getting a white man. That's like
Yeah, yeah.
usually
Same as
that's
Spanish
what I
cultures.
Also, white people are the prize. And
Yeah, same
for a
as,
lot
but
of
like it's the same for them, right? Like even like when I've dated like Spanish girls, it's like, yo, even for darker Spanish guys,
yeah.
it's like, oh shit, no, like let's kind of stay away from them because the fairer the skin for something, the better, the prettier you are for some odd reason.
No, but that's
because
colorism across
I
the
know,
world.
but
Yeah.
that's the same. But it's the same thing. It's like they're still racist between their culture. You don't even have to be black. You could still be Spanish, but
there's
you're darker.
colorism, like
Yeah,
literally simply being a darker person.
tone,
Because even if we're gonna go to like Hispanic people, right? Like when they were colonized by the Spanish, the indigenous population would be like native Indian kind of
Yeah.
looking people, but a lot of them were quite dark. And then they had the Africans that they brought in as slaves. So both those groups of people, which would be at the bottom of the list, are darker than the white Europeans that came over. So even though they're not black, they still live by the standard that
They're black.
fairer skin
Yeah.
is better.
So
Oh yeah, fuck. I have another question for you. It's the last one too.
y'all got lost in the sauce.
Yeah, I was just listening to the man talk about things. The preference of the social obligation, the racism. Oh yeah, I was just gonna double down. I'm gonna say there is no culture, I guess, that is happy to see their daughter bring home a black man. I've kind of deduced this
Yeah, that's the one thing about
globally.
like
That's so true.
yeah.
There's not one guy, like nobody, and like just how remember how we said it's a sign of success or endearment, or you're gonna be applauded for getting yourself a white man.
yeah.
In various cultures, you said
You
it in
are going to
Spanish,
be looked down upon for coming home with a black man.
So
unanimously.
do you guys
yeah,
feel like
universally,
black families are more accepting to other cultures?
Oh, that's
Than
sticky.
they
Yeah,
are towards
yes,
us?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say
Yes.
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 Because we are used, or no, not used, but generally speaking, we come from a history of like more so oppression.
So we have like a
We're the
soft
most
spot.
scrutinized race.
So yeah, exactly.
Like there's no other race of people that is universally disliked. There's no a race of people where if you went home with this woman to her family,
they're proud.
everywhere you go around the world, there's gonna be fucking disappointment. You know what I mean? Whereas with black people, that is a situation. You can go to Russia, you can go to Poland, you can go to Kazakhstan, you
Yeah.
can go to
so yo,
Korea.
question, just
It
because
don't
we're
matter.
there, the argument can be made. I'm on the fence about it, but like I don't know, people say like Jewish people, for example, will face similar amounts of scrutiny. How do you feel about that?
It's not the same scrutiny. It's religious. They want to continue their religion, and their religion is like kind of tied with the race thing. Like I don't know, like Jewish people have been identified as a race,
Yeah.
which I think racially they're just like another group of like Arab people. 'Cause that's where they originated from.
Yeah.
And then you have all these other like European Jews that are not the same thing. Basically, it's like your mom has to be a Jew or something like that.
Yes.
I think that's what it is for you to be like official. I would say that's more like
You know what's crazy, too?
like that's just them saying no. It's not even saying, hey, we're dismissing one specific race. We're dismissing everybody that's not us.
Yeah.
We're only
We
accepting
just happen
us.
to look like this.
So that's not even prejudice. That's preference. That's different. That's saying, hey, that's like the white girl. If she were to say, I like black guys, that's my preference versus I don't like white guys. Like, bitch, nobody asked you what you don't like. We asked you what you do like, you know? So they're saying like, yo, this is the requirement to come in. You have to be one of us. When it comes to us, people are like, yo, it can be anybody except them. Like, hold on a fucking minute.
Yeah.
It's different.
Absolutely. Any final takes? Last things anybody want to get off their chest?
Nah, I'm straight, bro. Just enjoy your Black History Month. Stay out of trouble.
Stay out of trouble.
You know?
Yo, rate who rates you. Like, I'm gonna laugh when the black girls tell you about your white woman because it's funny. But yo, if she loves you and she's holding it down for you, like fuck, fam, live your life.
I agree. Don't succumb to people's judgments. If you love yourself, a multi-ethnic woman, who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck?
You know what I'm saying? Raise your kids.
For
Black
sure.
people, stay strong. Happy Black History Month, yo. Don't disappoint Dr. Umar.
He's watching.
He might even inbox.
He's
you.
watching.
He knows when you are creeping.
Yeah,
He knows
for
when-
sure.
Yo, I'm fucking dead. He's become like the meme for Black Power. Or what is it? Black righteousness?
Yeah, bro. He's basically the standard, fam. Like, if you're like, what would Dr. Umar do?
You know what's fucked up, dude? I also think niggas who go too hard on the black rights thing, like, oh, you're all Black Panther, you're super Dr. Umar, and you're just banishing the white man. Yo, often these guys have a white woman they don't want you to know
They're
about.
hiding
yeah?
a white
Yo,
woman
hilarious.
somewhere.
If they're hiding a white woman they don't want
It's
you to know
crazy
about.
'cause
Check
they
under
got
the
this
bed when
bullshit.
you go to
And
his
it's
house.
so much worse for them.
Yeah, 100. It's fucked up.
It's
It's not even
so
like a
much
regular white
worse.
one. It's a blonde, blue-eyed one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Holy.
Her whole lineage comes from the Caucasus Mountains.
Anyways, it's your boy X, RIPMX on everything social.
Castro Nero 88 on Instagram.
Money Mitch, 54X Mitch on Instagram.
And we're on Common Sense. Like and subscribe. Comment. Peace.
Yep.